Boom, 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 boom. How many people died already? Says Sparky or Jones. Let's check the graveyard, shall we? It's empty! For which I mostly credit Twitch chat being very helpful. But we've had some pretty good characters. We have let a few people go. 2, 3. I don't think there's a log for that. I mean, unless it's in the... Not here. There. Unless it's in the journal here somewhere if we let people go. At a glance, I'm not spotting it, but it could be. Our last mission, I think, was to defeat the Junior Necromancer, Necromancer's Apprentice. We brought Slubbert King, Juna, Snoopy, and Vecca, and we did it. And we ended this whole run, despite doing a mini-boss, with virtually no stress anywhere. So we've got a huge amount of flexibility in terms of what we do next. We did go and spend a bunch of gold last time. I know that one of the things was in the sanatorium. We have Snoopy in there, who's got really good traits, but we are locking in something and removing something. We got whiskey and chocolate just came in here. 1 second. So Snoopy over here has 5 quirks. It's just the positive quirks, which is the most you can have. So now as Snoopy develops new quirks, it'll randomly replace some of the old ones. And I think we want to lock in, I think we're trying to lock in quick reflexes right now. And we're removing something else. I think scattering. I think he's being treated for both of those things. But otherwise, we've got no one sort of locked down. We don't really have any money to unlock more skills or things. So really, whoever we embark with on this particular adventure is going to have to be people who already have maybe their skills and their weapons and armor already leveled up. Although, we have some flexibility. So, we're not going to start on the darkest dungeon itself yet, because it's level 6. We need much higher level people to be able to cope with the stress of that. This mission, the Warrens here, it's a veteran level, level 3. Similarly, we're not going to do that. But otherwise, we've got a bunch of flexibility. I think we could continue the runes sort of main quest line by going Purify the Altars. That's a medium run. There's also a short run in the runes. There's a medium run in the Warrens. There's 2 medium possibilities in the Weald and in the Cove as well. Now, we've done at least 1 quest in each one of these because 1 quest brings it from level 0 to level 1. So we've done all that. Weald is almost at level 2, which I think might be sort of a mid-game boss. I don't know. So the stream last time, Quill was definitely stressed with all misses and dodges. I know, right? So where do we think we might want to go? Again, with everyone on low stress, we've got the flexibility of a few things. Part of me is a little tempted to continue in the runes for the story-based thing. Although, do we want to, like, focus on the lower level stuff first? Like, what happens if we level up the areas? I don't know how we sort of want to balance it. And tomorrow you guys have some experience. I'd be tempted, I think I might be tempted to continue into the runes for the next quest. We did do 1 run of the Cove, but it's just a single one. I mean, maybe it's better to do, you know, bring everything up to level 2 before we start considering whatever's next. Especially since if all these have a mini-boss, like the Necromancer's Apprentice, that mission had a really good relic as a reward. Maybe it's worth bringing all these to... I'm assuming they all have maybe a mini-boss or something, and maybe with a good reward? I don't know. Don't forget to burn all the books. Uh-huh. You have 68 rolls of toilet paper. Well, luckily, we did a paper products run sometime last week or something like that, just because we were due. We were going to Costco, we were picking up some things we needed, and that included basically every paper product. We were basically out of everything last week. Luckily, we did it last week, because if we were out now, if we'd completely run out and wanted to pick some up now, it would be really annoying. But yeah, we're all good on those. No worries, we got our toilet paper. All right. They have multiple mini bosses. Dungeon Crawlstone Soup. I have a run I think airing right now, and I think I've got another one I'm working on. Okay, since no one's really going anywhere strongly, let's do the Cove. Let's just do the Cove. So I don't remember our notes that we did from the Cove. Let me pull them up. Pull up a thing here so I could get reminded of what stuff we're gonna face. Because I know in the ruins, because there's a lot of undead, we don't want bleeding. In the Warrens, I think everyone's kind of resistant to blight. In the Cove, stress, provisions, bleed is less effective. Blight is useful. So we want high blight, because there's okay. So a lot of these guys can't bleed very well. They seem to be fine and vulnerable to blight. There's some high protection things. So we're gonna want a little bit of that. Okay, and that's sort of all I kind of want. I don't want to go too deeply into maybe what kind of things I want to do. If you look at your special relic, you need to upgrade your town. You should do a run in a place that will give you that. If you look at your special relic, one of these? This one? No? Some dangerous bleeds in Cove. You definitely want to bring toilet paper, bandages. Nice. All right. So, So people with blight, okay, well, let's just figure out, like, maybe a front line. So it's a level 1 kind of thing. We are sorted by class. We've got no one in the party right now. It might be nice to bring Abzida Fuzz, because he hasn't been brought for a while. He does have these two, which are locked in, which is annoying, but it's not so bad. Basically, he can only pray for stress relief, which really means Deviant Taste doesn't matter at all, because he's limited by God-fearing first, and that's probably fine. The increased stress with his human, I actually don't think it's going to be much of a problem in the Cove, because I don't think there's that many things flagged as human there. There might be some. And he's got the stress replacement. The on guard for the first round is great. Slugger's amazing for bonus damage, and he's got another bonus damage if Torch is above 75. So Fuzz here can actually beat for a lot of deeps. Not locked in, just more cost to get rid of, like deeds or portraits or busts. Oh, you mean the heirlooms? Doesn't have all the cost. Yeah, it's not locked in. We can still remove it, but it's very expensive. So we may not want to. Anyway, I think what we might do is bring Fuzz. I don't think we have anyone with Cove traits. I don't know if there's a quick way to do it. Did people say Q and E? Yeah, to cycle through here. Excellent. That saves some things. Looking for the word Cove on the left-hand side. I might miss it because I'm trying to go fast, but no, I don't think anyone has any traits that increases damage or scouting or whatever it is for the Cove right now. So we've got a fair amount of flexibility. Shield Maiden is both Blight and Pierce for the Cove. That does sound pretty handy. Shield Maiden, do we have? This is the Shield Breaker. Is that what you mean? You mean Shield Breaker, right? Because, yeah, we have some Blight generation. This has got the Armor Piercing, so ignores protection. Now, this Shield Breaker wants to be in the front row. Probably because of Adder's Kiss and Impale. The problem is we don't have the money to change her skills around. I mean, she has ways of getting back to the front, which is fine. I guess if it's just her and the Crusader sort of alternating positions, right? So if she, like, she's in the front, she Adder's Kiss or something, moves back one, and then she pierces, and then she kisses, and then back and forth. I guess that would be okay if we want to try that. Now, it was mentioned that there's a lot of bleeds in here, although I don't know if that was just an excuse to make a toilet paper joke. So having someone who can remove bleeds would be nice. Now, is it the Occultist that has it? No, it's the Plague Doctor, right? That has the crappy heal, but that removes bleeds and things? Yeah, right here, although we don't have it unlocked. And we don't really have the money. It's not that expensive, but we really don't have the money for it. Occultist is pretty good in Coves. I mean, the Occultist is good everywhere, so it seems like kind of a no-brainer. Vecca, we could give you, like, a week off just to burn a tiny little bit of stress, because I think Vecca is on the last run. Where's Tactician, Shacker, Weald, Phobe, that's all fine. Well, actually, probably Shen, because Shen's actually got some pretty strong traits that could develop. So you get the Sacrificial Stab for the 3rd spot. You can do the big heal, and oh, but it's only heal 1. Never mind. I'll still rest Vecca. I'll probably bring Blue Link. So, because you've got the level 2 skills. And you are happy being anywhere kind of in the back. So we'll consider something like that. And then what about, yeah, I mean, we can bring someone who doesn't have all the skills leveled up. On the other hand, here's some Blight. You can also self-cure bleeds if we bring Troya. Like, obviously, Juna's got all the memes behind her here. But she's got a little bit of stress. We could bring Troya. Well, we don't have the dagger flash. Oh, and they're level 1 skills. Never mind, we'll bring Juna. Okay. Let's get the trinkets worked out here. Let me make sure. I think I've already done it. Yeah, we have all the trinkets, so that's going to be okay. And +2 speed for the Grave Robber sounds great. This torch is dodge for -1 speed. That's probably worthwhile. I was just looking for all the class-specific ones, because they sort of light up as the filter. And, right, you already have no speed, so we may as well give you the protection. Same thing here. You already have no speed, so we may as well give you a little bit of dodge. There you go. Speed. You can go negative with speed? What the hell? But I was going to say, the Crusader here is probably going last regardless, so who cares about the speed at that point, right? The Cultist, I think, has some debuffs. Yep. Well, just the one with the weakening curse. But it's probably worth throwing this on. Hurts your dodge, but you have other things dodgy. You're still pretty dodgy. What about characters that have high bleed resistance? I guess that would be a tactic. I mean, I don't know which ones are more bleed resistant than others. Apparently the shield breaker actually is not very resistant to bleeds. And they're all rank 1 abilities. Maybe we just drop Kana here, since we can't afford higher level abilities. And maybe we just grab like Slubbert King or Shonix. Shonix has no stress whatsoever. So do that and actually put him in the front, put her in the front here. Because then she's got her Iron Swan. The Crusader's perfectly fine in the second row. If the Crusader gets sent further back, it's a little bit annoying. Although, right, from the back we can Holy Lance to move forward. I think I will leave the Crusader in the second spot, but it means that if I get pushed back and all of a sudden I can't use these, then I can Holy Lance to get back in position. I suppose I could start the Crusader in the third position so that the Crusader could open with a Holy Lance, which actually would be fine, because the Grave Robber can do everything from the second position. Actually, I think that's quite good, because then it gives... Because normally the Crusader can't hit someone in the back, but this... It's very important to be able to hit people in the back lines, like right at the start of combat, and then it stops being afterwards. You want a Shield Breaker run? It says, blah, ha ha ha. I mean, it's not a resting dungeon, so... Let's do this. We'll try to train up some of the others afterwards. I think we're going to start with this. Now, we're going to start with a shovel and a holy water. That's very good. So, in the Cove, it sounds like some of the items that we had some notes for are herbs, extra shovels, bandages, maybe holy water. So, buy a couple of those. Let's get at least one extra shovel. A couple of bandages for bleeds and maybe for one of the curios. I don't know. We'll get a full stack of food. I'm going to grab a full stack of torches. I think that should be more than enough. We've got a tiny bit of cash left over. Is there something else we should throw in here? What do you guys think? Need all the shovels. Yeah, we should probably bring a key. Dungeon is easy. Good characters, good dark. How do you make holy water? You take a pot and some tap water and boil the hell out of it. Hey-o. Shortcuts to buy a full stack. I think it was shift click. I just did it on auto, but I think someone told me that there was a shift click kind of thing. Bring some alcohol. Bring some rubbing alcohol. You know, we're probably fine with this. Tell you what, I'll bring one anti-venom just in case there's a curio for it, but I don't know. Alright, embark. We're really looking for deeds. We have 0 deeds. It would be really nice to have that. More shovels than usuals are good since multiple curios that can be used. I take at least 3, okay? I mean, it's too late now, but herbs are important since getting rid of negative quirks. It's such a bummer to miss for lack of provisions, but 2 herbs is enough. Okay, so with the herbs, there's some sort of curio I might be able to interact with here to get rid of negative traits. Okay. And yes, I do know about the D8. So it is true, the Crusader's not guaranteed to go last. But... So the penalties, I suppose, still matter. But mostly it's a question of nightmares. If either you have to really go before everyone so you can kill them before they do stuff, or kind of doesn't matter for the alpha strike. I mean, obviously, earlier is still better, but... Alright, what do we got here? So, this is a skirmish. We have to complete 100% of room battles, so Scout is pretty useful. Most likely we're going to end up going down both sides, so it doesn't really matter. But on the off chance that there's literally no fight here or here, we will start by going left. Because why not, right? There's going to be a battle basically right away. I'm okay with the order of our people because we're still going to do the run forward first. All right, let's go. Full light into a fight. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't even realize. No, I don't like mayo with french fries. Cool, man. No, mayo and french fries is good. You can make like something similar to Utah fry sauce, which is basically mayo and ketchup, and that's a good combination. Alright, so Flashing Daggers here is going to hit 2 people, which is pretty good. I mean, it's not going to hit the person in the back, who is the biggest source of damage. Although this guy in the front, We actually may want to focus fire this dude in the front if we can, because his rain of whips and punishment does generate a lot of stress. I think starting with flashing dagger makes a lot of sense. Juna, of course, in chat here, big fan of that move. Wants to flash people whenever possible. Ooh, lightning fire. Okay, not much in the way of damage. There is one debuff that landed, -2 dodge. Okay. I'm going to go with the Abyssal Artillery, with the hope we might actually be able to kill this guy before he goes. Nah, damage rolls really badly there. We're not going to be able to kill this guy before he goes. I think the thing to do is to try to finish off the dude in the back before he gets to go a second time next turn.
Give them no quarter.
Holy Lance! Oh, which can hit the guy in the front too. Oh, because he's double wide. Again, he's got such annoying abilities, but he's going to take a little while longer to kill. So we may as well just trim it down to just 2.
Destroy them.
How bad are you bleeding? Oh, that's actually... Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, there's no reason to flash here. You have no protection, so pick to the face will do 5 to 9. We can poison dart you 3 to 5 plus the 3 points, so really it's 6 to 8. So it comes out to about the same. Although, if you're going to last another round, if the poison's going to tick twice, then it's going to be better. So I guess we'll go and try to do that. Alright. Eat Blight. Health-wise, I don't think a weird reconstruction. 6 HP. Can't really hurt this guy, although I can hit him with Weakening Curse. Alright, let's do that first. Don't drink and drive, you might hit a bump and spill your whiskey. Wow! Alright, no sense in Iron Swanning or bleeding. We'll just Wicked Hack this guy. No damage. Your stun resistance, it's 50%, huh? Although, we'd have a 60% chance, but you know what? Actually, we're just going to kill him before he gets to go again. It's going to be fine. Because actually, he's already got lethal damage. So... I'll try to get a heal off here, because he's going to die when his turn comes up. So I'm just going to try to delay it. I'm just going to, I don't know, hit something random. What's got our best crit modifier? So you got a plus 9% there. Yeah. So I'll just try to throw a dagger over here. I don't know if you can crit the dead corpses. Alright, we're going to try a weird reconstruction here. Okay, that is a full heal. You resist the extra bleed. Okay, so you only got the 1 point of bleed. And, alright, we'll finish you off. Maybe we'll get a crit.
A victory. Perhaps
yeah, fries with bread, either tin or vinegar for me. You know, it's quite good. You know, I mean, everything's just better when you add a little bit of fat to it, right? I mean, that's sort of just one of those rules. Because, I mean, fries have got, like, they've got the starch, they've got the salt.
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
All right, lighting's okay going into this room. We know there's going to be a battle. I don't feel the need to change anything, really. It is interesting we've got the accuracy bonus there. Yeah, not sugar. It's sure. But, I mean, it's still carbohydrates, right? It's not sweet, but you get the starchy, carby kind of thing. All right, we've got Brawler, Grouper, Acolyte, and a second Grouper. We know they have skills called Seaward Slash and Spearfishing. I don't know what they do. They don't have any symbols next to them, so that implies they don't blight, bleed, stress. I don't know if movement skill. I know, I guess it does show up, right? Because Eldritch Pool does. So presumably these are just straight up damaging attacks, although maybe they attack for a lot. Stressful Incantation isn't good. But obviously we're going to start by flashing these guys. I mean, come on. Ooh, and a crit! Go Juna! Juna continues to be the GOAT. Sugar plus flat would be awful. Like every pastry ever? Chayla? I mean, the reason they're so good is because they're just chock full of things like butter. Let's bring that up. And sugar, obviously. My tip's not sure. Okay, actually, there was a sound earlier. I totally missed Banana Cabana. My bad. I heard it and then I got distracted. So let's fix that right away. Sorry about that. Banana Cabana contributing to the rubbing alcohol and face masks fun. Thank you very much for that, Banana. Who says Happy Pie Day? Wait, oh my God! It is. It's March 14th. It's 3.14. It's Pie Day. Oh, really want some pie now. My favorite pie, by the way, apple pie. And Daniel Dansku, it didn't show up because there's it just is an anti-spam thing. It doesn't show up for smaller numbers, but that's all. It wasn't glitched in. What is the key? What will open the door to heaven? A whiskey. I don't know, whiskey's pretty heavenly. I'll buy that. That seems okay. We don't have any multi-attack thing. I think, okay. Speed 7, okay. Our Crusader still has yet to go. Oh, I forgot to move him back so that he could Holy Lance instead. I think what I have to do is I have to use the If It Bleeds to finish off the Acolyte. Because it's got speed 7, there's a good chance it'll go next turn before we can kill it. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Why would I use strategy? What do you got? 3 hit points, so as long as this lands, it will kill you, and it'll do efficient damage there. And yeah, because of my position, I actually can't hit this guy, so that's
Their
4.
formation is broken.
Now the important question, apple pie warming up.
The
So,
offensive.
I think I prefer a warm apple pie with like a vanilla or maybe a caramel swirl ice cream, mostly vanilla. Custard can also work. Just custard's not very much as common in North America, say the UK, for example. Alternatively, if the apple pie is cold, it's really good with a piece of strong cheddar. Really, really good combination. I prefer it hot, but that's pretty good. So, unfortunately, there doesn't make much sense for us to flash the daggers, Juna. I mean, it probably will kill him regardless, but I'd almost rather kill him with maybe the thrown dagger here, because it's got a higher chance to crit, which would be good for stress.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope
Ukulele team's
blossoms.
American, he loves apple pie. And my favorite dessert is probably cheesecake. But otherwise, probably apple pie or an apple crisp. How much damage does this do? Minus 50%, minus 33%. I guess abyssal artillery in the back. Probably the best way to... 1 HP, because of course. Now the problem is, cheesecake, I've ordered cheesecakes in the past in the UK. And let me tell you something.
Confidence
Y'all
surges
don't
as the
have
enemy
cheesecake.
crumbles.
You don't even have like proper cream cheese, it feels like. Which I realize is an American invention. If I recall correctly, I believe Philadelphia cream cheese comes from New York, actually.
Eradicated.
But yeah, even trying to make your own proper cheesecake in the UK can be kind of difficult. One bleed. These are fine and small. Popping this open. I think, we still get extra loot with the skeleton key. The thing is, we could consider saving this for a lock chest, which we couldn't get anything, but we don't know there's going to be one. So we may as well just go ahead and burn that. We got Whiskey and Chocolate from Shadow the Impure. Hey, Shadow. Hey, Quill. Trying to unwind after the world has completely lost its mind. I work in IT at the hospital, so my life has become very stressful as of late, the whole COVID-19 thing. I'm basically guaranteed to be exposed at some point. Kind of irritating. I mean, maybe, on the other hand, well, if you're IT, you're going all over the place. Like, weirdly, a hospital might be, in some ways, a best place because there are going to be certain hygienic protocols in place that should hopefully stop the spread. So if you're not actually one of the frontliner people in the hospital, it might reduce the chance. Like, I have a friend who works in the hospital, but in the psychiatry unit. And so he's like, it might actually be a good place. But I don't know. What's the fastest way to get stoned? A drink whiskey on the rocks. We got some deeds. I'm very pleased about that because, yeah, we've got near 0. I'm not going to bother stopping any of this. We're going to keep going down this way. Ideally, if we can get a scout in this room to confirm whether or not we have to go to the last one, that would be handy.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in
The
blood.
trap. Okay. Done. You could use some health, but I don't think we need to do anything beforehand. I mean, I could just give you some random food or something, but no, let's go ahead. Oh, I forgot to change the order again. See, there's a chat lag. As I hit the button, I was like, oh, we're locked in, and then the chat came up. Damn it. Oh, Nuvrin did get in earlier, but yeah. I missed that. I bought Philadelphia cream cheese in Europe too, and sometimes I think you gotta look for a particular type of packaging, because otherwise it's just really... It's still different. It's like more whipped and airy, and... Oh, there is no fight in the last room. I could go to this curio, but then that'd be a lot of backtracking. I guess we'd seen the trap. No, I think it's not worth it, because there's going to be passive sanity loss and things, so we're just going to backtrack to the other side. Plans for multiplayer today. Right, I don't know. I did update the Factorio server to version 18.12 and set up a new world. We could just do some more Factorio multiplayer, where, with the understanding that Factorio multiplayer is mostly I sit around drinking while you guys build stuff. Although maybe it'll be different this time. I don't know. Party order. Problem is I'm trying to talk at the same time. I'm like always trying to think of what's the next thing I'm gonna say to fill the noise, the void here. And as a result, it's really hard to keep track of something you're supposed to do after the cutscene ends. It's always the same problem in Civ with, like, you notice something in between turns when the AI is taking their turns, but by the time your turn comes up again, I've already started talking about some other topic to fill the void, and it's like you completely forget about it until it's, you know, the end of turn again. Let's flash some daggers! Disinfecting your inside right there with you, yeah. And how fast are these guys? Speed 6, okay. Alright. It's been a while since we've done Team Fortress 2. Alright, we need to weird reconstruction in the front. Good God.
A momentary abatement.
You did get the bleed. Still, you know, still a win. I'm gonna Holy Lance. There's a chance we kill this guy. And if we don't, we're still well set up for a flashing dagger, so I will hit the guy in the back. Yeah, a flashing daggers, well, can at least finish this guy, which should be okay. Wicked hack there. What is the debuff? We have bleed resistance. No. Flashing dagger. Well, that was efficient. What about Underlord duos? Can you make a duos match with the party? Because the duos option is there when you've just got 2 people, but I think after that it goes away. Oh, that is not the right kind of heal. At least you didn't get another charge of bleed. Can I just delay this for another round of healing? Not really. Yeah. Even the stun would have killed him, so. The dodge
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I might want to equip the dodge stone on someone just to make some inventory space. I mean, we don't need it yet, but we might. I didn't realize you were so slow naturally. Other skill. Oh, you were debuffed with it. Ah, but you're still pretty slow naturally. Let's give you the dodge stone. Yeah, we might consider going for more loot. I mean, that's a point. Don't usually risk it, but maybe we can try it on this run. I'm waiting. Okay, we know the next room is empty. Let's keep going for now. I'm kind of waiting for the food event to pop up. I mean, we still have plenty. I'm going to probably feed her some food. We won't get the full scouting bonus, but I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. So there might be a fight between here and there. So, I mean, I need to save 4 food for the food event, but yeah, let's, she's gonna fill up at some point, yeah, so she doesn't want to eat anymore. Okay, which is fine. Oh yeah, didn't realize we had the weird stack there. We'll take the Onyx, we're not gonna take the journal page. There. Pause the stream. Okay, done. Close that. Yeah, alright, that's seeming okay. Alright, so we are at the bonus loot level now. As long as we're willing to accept that we'll get more stress potentially. Now, this is potentially the final fight. I might try to do the thing at the end of this fight, actually, where I drop the torchlight completely. We will see. Journal equals backup TP. Nice. Shocker and Salty Gouge. Yeah, you got bleeds and stuns. Getting rid of the Deep Stinger ASAP would be good. We will start with the Flashing Dagger. Which, dodged by the important thing. At least we still got a half hit, which is kind of nice. I was considering starting with a heal, but we got the Shaman and everything. I mean, I think we just do ranged artillery in the back. We've got the Eldritch bonus. No, we gotta go for the damage. Try to cut down some of these numbers, especially since we do have the surprise round. Let's do the Iron Swan to the back here. So as long as it hits, it will kill. Good. And, oh yeah, the order. Of course. What's your stun resist? 50%, 10%. More efficient damage. No, let's do a stun. Shocker. Resisted. Resisted. Nice. Resisted the debuff and the stun. Flash. Yeah, it's like, I guess we had enough torches I could have capped it out and then just dropped it after. Iron swap, no. So now you're going for a wicked hack. Okay, he hasn't acted yet, so we'll try to finish him off before he does. Nice. And do this. You freeze. Oh, this is fairly quick, but as long as we hit him, there's a good chance one of us will go first. Blight resistance only 10%, so...
Impressive.
Impressive indeed. Of course, we've got to drop the torch.
This expedition,
although we didn't have the room right now. What we're gonna do
success.
is I'm gonna eat a couple of you right now. What else are we gonna do to reorder some things? It might be okay to drop. Okay, I'm gonna drop the anti-venom at this point. We're gonna drop this, grab the straight up gold. We can probably. Oh, it is done here. Oh, well, damn. Okay, continue adventuring. Eldritch Altar. Altar dedicated to unholy abomination trap. Great power lies within. This feels like a holy water thingy. Doesn't it? It feels like it. Let's try. Purifies the altar. Dud. Oh. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, shit. We could go to see if there's something else in the other room, but it might just generate stress. Right now we have so little stress, all our guys are going to be ready to go for the next one, so I'm just going to leave now.
At last, wholesome marine life can flourish.
Yeah, so for those of you who missed it, remove the negative quirk
thing.
From our character. So we actually have a character with no negative quirks right now, although you might develop one. What is that? Oh, it replaced the Warren's adventure with this. Okay, and you gain God-fearing, not a game breaker. Juna gained fear of mankind. Womp womp. Blue Link gained Ruminator. Could be worse. Yeah, removing Dud Hitter was huge.
Crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
Does this mean we can upgrade one person's weapon for free? Oh, that's handy. So there you go. Snoopy got Scattering removed, which is hurting his range skills, and locked in Quick Reflexes, which is amazing. Juna's now level 2, so more resistance to stresses and things. Okay, we don't have very much money. I think we're going to have to go without sanitizing anyone this round. And yes, we've got the survival guide. This is actually really nice. I think the scouting chance is really valuable. Let's go right into another go here. Honestly, we could just bring the same party. Oh, never mind. The only one in the Cove right now is level 3. We don't want to do that now. Presumably this will cycle as we do different things. I mean, the ruins did. It's whiskey and chocolate. Yeah, we'll use the weapons. We're not gonna go right away. We're planning our adventure so that we know whose weapons to upgrade. We didn't last time because we didn't have any money, but normally I like build the party, then we go back to town, look at skill upgrades, weapon upgrades. So in the ruins, bleeds are bad. That's the only thing, really. Blights are okay, but really we can kind of bring anything. I kind of like Fuzz. We can bring Snoopy again now. Snoopy is quite good, but doesn't need a weapon upgrade. Fuzz actually needs an armor upgrade more than anything, but I'm kind of tempted to bring you as a frontliner. We could try a Vestal this time for the healing in the back, just to mix it up. Although neither one... Oh, we got to check to see who's waiting in the store. Hold on. Or the stagecoach. So let's see who's there, and we can maybe make a decision about replacing someone. I don't think we have a bounty hunter right now, so that's tempting. We don't have a jester. Hey, no one here. Thank you very much. The whole situation makes me think of some good old-fashioned JRPGs like DQ8. I've never really played any of the Dragon Quest, which is what I assume DQ is. Everyone taken over by evil, the heroes need to disinfect their realm. Nice. Isn't that the plot of, like, Super Mario Sunshine as well? Alright, Bounty Hunter here. Cove. Tough is nice. Yeah, none of these are necessarily deal breakers. You've got a potential. Jester, okay, you don't like the ruins, but you like the warrens, which is fine. I mean, we just bring you one place instead of the other. So this is actually sort of a net positive, I'd say, because you're just bringing the Jester where it's appropriate. Another shield breaker over here. If Torchlight is high, your speed goes down. Yeah, that's no good. Although, I mean, some of these are okay, but... Dud Hitter, Fast Healer, Stress Faster. I think we'll grab the Jester and Bounty Hunter. I don't know who we drop, though. We can't upgrade our barracks anymore, so we would have to drop 2 to grab these 2. The thing is, neither one of the vessels is impressive, right? Roadster Tracker here. The Roadster, like, the Vestal doing more damage doesn't really matter, because she doesn't deal a lot of damage in the first place. So it's kind of moot. The reduced stress is kind of nice. The scouting chance is good, but the problem is we've got crappy speed if we're high light. Melee skills, I guess some of these don't matter too much, which is why they're still here. Konu's got Fragile locked in. Well, mostly locked in, but is hard skin to sort of balance it out. Got the Weald Explorer, but Egomania, yeah. We have 3 occultists, right? We don't have 4. We have 3 occultists. And potentially we could get rid of them. The thing is, occultists are really good. And, ooh, okay, maybe Blue Link. Maybe it's gone too far with Blue Link here. Stress versus humans. They're obsessed with killing, which is probably, I don't know what it's an interaction with. You can be stunned easier. You heal less stress. What Banana Kamana said. What did Banana say? I already can't see it in the chat. Blue Link is the weakest link it might be. Because Vecca has got the quick reflexes, which is amazing. Shen is tough. Miss the spot isn't the end of the world. I think Blue Link's got to go away. Yeah, if they leave without their relics, like with their relics, that would actually be really annoying. I would hope that they don't, but people keep warning about it. I think we're going to kick out Blue Link. I'm really sorry, but I think you need to retire. That's all.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
That is someone that we did upgrade some weapons for, which is a bit unfortunate. Alright. Purifying Holy, so we're not going to want to bring you into the ruins. Well, you're good in the Cove, you've got tough. Yeah, I think this Bounty Hunter is probably pretty decent. Okay, let's name the Bounty Hunter. So I need to go to my Moobot screen with the draw. We're drawing a name. There's 135 unique names in there. We got Diggory! Hopefully you don't die the same way that another Diggory I can think of died. But Diggory 1219. Grabbed you and... Where are you? Oh, actually, I should give you... I'm going to give you a single plus here. That's not bad, and we'll throw you into the group. Done and done.
The hunt.
So, we're still at the question. I think we'd like to grab a Jester. Who do we drop for the Jester? Theoretically, these are sort of clones of one another, but not really. Do we drop one of the Vestals? We haven't invested in skills or weapons for either one of them. I think Roadster Tracker is the least impressive of the 2 Vestals. The pluses and equals and things are for me to help keep track of how good I consider these characters to be. I think we drop Roadster. I'm really sorry.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition.
That means we get to name someone else. Hooray! Draw entrant, and it's Daniel Dansku. Hey, Daniel. Daniel Dansku of the Jester. you want me to... Your name isn't separated like that. I don't know. It's all like all lowercase, I think. I should probably do the same thing. All lowercase your name. If you have a request for a tweak, let me know. And yeah, I'm gonna... I mean, you're sort of equal. I mean, I don't know. It's actually a plus. Really, as long as we're going to the Warrens, this is a pretty good plus here. And we actually might do a Warrens run just to do that. We'll bring you, get you a level.
You will be laughing still.
I like that.
At the end.
Make her bad jokes, Daniel Dansku. Nice. Our Jester's really movie. I feel it complicates things a lot. Maybe. I hear they're good, but I don't know if I'm good enough to do it. So this stays still. This moves you back 3. Finale 1 used for battle. This moves you forward 1. So if you're in the back 2, you can use it. Hits everyone. Doesn't do any damage. And it marks yourself. Inspiring tune. Alright, there's our hiring. We still have a weapon upgrade. So... Remind me? Oh yeah, Warrens. Should we just go to the Warrens then? I like it. Short, explore 90% of runes. We get... I don't know if those boots are that exciting, but we could do it. The Warrens, if I recall correctly, it's a lot of beasts. Are they blight resistant? Hybrid human beasts, bounty hunter, houndmaster is good. Bleeds are good, and blights are less so. Okay. Right, you've got the open veins. If we brought Daniel Dansku as is... Well, he's got bleed damage built in. So if he ends up in the front, he can use Finale. Otherwise, he can't, but everything else works. If he's just in the 3rd position... I mean, he can just harvest... He doesn't have really something that's spammable otherwise, though. Doesn't do any damage. It hits everyone, I guess it marks them, and then buffs with dodge. So we can solo, then melee. Forward 3, we'll literally put you at the front of the party. The stress healing is amazing. Yeah, the problem is we don't really have the money to buy skills. I suppose we could buy one, maybe. Okay, well, we'll consider doing some tweaking on Daniel Dansku. And then what we don't have right now is some kind of healer. Let me check. So, Konu doesn't have a Warren's booster. Okay, I mean, we could bring Becca again, but I'm actually wondering about bringing Shen. It's a short mission, level 1. It might be a good one to just get these guys leveled up to first level of Resolve here. Because we're gonna have 2 level 2s and 2 level 0s. I think I kind of like that idea. 2 level 2s and 2 level 0s. At some point I'm gonna have to standardize a little bit on my party just so I can stop removing everything every time. We can cap out your trap removal thing. It'll hurt your speed by 1. But it might be worthwhile. Rookie's taught by vets. Yeah, maybe. Alright, I think this is going to be the group. So, let's go back to town. So now if we sort, it'll put the party at the top, which... At first I thought was an annoying glitch and weird UI thing. And honestly, I've stored maybe like a toggle to turn that on and off, but in this case it's pretty handy. So here's the problem. I don't think either one of these two can actually have their weapons upgraded. No, because they're not high enough level. So we're going to use our free upgrade on someone who is at least gotten a level, but hasn't gotten a skill up, and ideally people who might be stronger. Like, what about Troya, right? I mean, we do have another really strong, obviously, and it's embarrassment of riches with grave robbers, but they are pretty legit good. I think investing in Troya might be a good thing. Or our Abomination, who... No Cove, no Beasts, but otherwise is pretty good. Do we just want to do the Abom? Troya or Burko? Which one do we upgrade their weapons? Troya. All right, done. Troya, free weapon upgrade. Done. Okay, we're not bringing you this time, but yeah, we gotta burn that, I think, before we went, because otherwise it would go away. Okay, we do still have a little bit of money. We could maybe considering unlocking a skill for the gesture. Because things are a little awkward right now. Yeah, solo into finale ends us in the back row, which is kind of interesting. Harvest only works in the middle. I think, you know what? I'm going to save money. I'm not sure. Daniel Dansku might develop a really shitty trait in the next one or not. I think I'm going to go as is. Dirk Stab is good for the reach. Do I want to invest in one? We're investing in someone who's still level 0 right now. It moves us forward, but it does. You can use it everywhere. Self-buff, Finale does plus 30 damage. So what do? Do Dirk Stab into Finale? The Inspiring Tune we want to keep, right? Just keep him in the back and keep spamming a stress heal. This kind of makes sense, actually. So maybe what we want to do... Maybe I'll drop Harvest. And just pick up Dirk Stab. So I can leave him in the back. We might at some point end up doing like a solo into Finale. So move to the front, move to the back. But I don't know if we're going to be doing the Harvest. Even though it sounds really good. But I'm going to go ahead and get the Dirk Stab. Because that way I can just leave him in the back. And he's going to either stab or stress heal. And the Occultist is perfectly fine. Actually, this Cultist is potentially better in the second spot. Oh, because of Hands from the Abyss. I might want to replace Hands from the Abyss with someone else. It is nice to have the stun, though. Hold on. I can swap these two. Yeah, there we go. Let's do this. Occultist in second. Snoopy, the Highwayman, in third. If you're running Warrens, you probably want Harvest. Because the bleed? Because things don't have bleed resist. But I don't have someone else who can be in the rear spot. So no, I'm gonna go with just this. Even though I recognize that we're missing an opportunity to stack another bleed, but positionally it's really good. So it's short, it's whatever. I'm gonna shift click a full stack of food, full stack of torches, and then Warrens. There's a bunch of things that maybe can use anti-venom. There's a bunch of cures. Apparently they can use herbs. People are... Oh, he did start with one. I'll just bring the two. It's going to have to be okay. Apparently there might be a good number of bleeds and a curio that could be interacted with over here. We've got a holy water, so that's going to be good. We'll bring one key. I don't know if we need to... Yeah, we need some shovels here. Let's bring a couple. We've got a little bit of money. Done. Okay. And I guess if we've got the herbs, there's more ways to get food. Is this the one? I think this is the ones where we found like dead, rotting bodies that we sprinkled herbs on it, and then people could eat them, right? I don't know. Maybe we'll bring another medicinal herb. Maybe we can save a few bucks by dropping our food down to just 8. Just because I want more money for some upgrades later. I will go with this. Let's go with this. Sprinkle of oregano will purify months of rot away. Here's a joke. A dwarf walks out of a bar. Ooh. That dwarven thing is like, oh, I was so upset when my father died I quit drinking.
War against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Squalid homes. So it is a scout mission. Explore 90% of the rooms. One room we won't have to do. So probably means this one in the end will get left. Actually, there's no way to avoid backtracking. Okay, no, never mind. I want to drop maybe one of these. Because what I can do is do this way, come here, and do that. Because if I want to drop that, there's no way to do it without doing some backtracking at some point. Which might be okay. Most of the question will be if we get any scouts, it might tell us a little bit. So there we go. Right away, we get a bit of a food cart. Oh, or money? Dinner cart. Put this on. Well, it's just loot, I think, is that symbol. There. Wow, that is a ton of food. Crit stone. -1 speed, 3% more crit. This already crits a lot. You know what? I think it's better than not using it. It might not be a trinket we are going to use long term, but it's going to be okay. I sound a bit hollow. It's probably because the mic's fairly far away. When I'm in standing mode, the microphone has to be fairly far away to be out of the screen. I could just do this, which isn't bad. It's like when it's on the edge, it's bad. It's like maybe commit to the full thing. But the problem is that it does cover up more of the user interface, which I already kind of cover up a little bit by doing this. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just try to project my voice some more. Projection! Here, I'll be really good at projecting. You guys miss things all the time. You never see anything. You get distracted too easily. That's projecting. Let's go. All right, empty room, no scout. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight this way. Moonshine barrel, a barrel that reeks of powerful liquors. This is great. We can wash our hands in the dungeon right here. Let's get a little bit of this on there. Maybe anti-venom. Funny to torch it, just like high-proof alcohol. I'm tempted to anti-venom this, but I'm not gonna take a look now at the curios page to see what it does. I'm gonna default to anti-venoming unless it turns out we're missing something really cool, but I want to know the story. Herbs, second pick. Okay, it's not a big deal. So if we use herbs, we will get a 30% damage boost until camp. We're not camping this dungeon, so it's 30% damage boost for the rest of the dungeon. Just doing it blind isn't great. It can give you a negative quirk, tippler. It can also blight you. So yeah, probably worth burning an herbs on this. And I would suspect our biggest damage dealer is probably Snoopy. So we'll herb it up. Moonshine barrel sounds like the name of half-elf, half-dwarf. Done. Oh, that's good. God damn it, Demonac. There's a trap. Oh, we dodged it, though. We'll torch now, just in case there's any passive stress. All right. And let's pop in here. Making gin. Yeah, that's right. Get those herbals. Okay, scouting hoop is off. Oh, these rooms are all empty. I mean, it'd be nice to avoid these fights altogether, but that would mean some annoying backtracking. So we'll go straight through here. We'll do the curio into the battle. And then we can dodge this trap, which is nice, into the curio, into obstacle, which is presumably something we have to dig through. But we have shovels for that. It's not a fun curio, it's just this. And I will still keep the light up. Isn't it nice to get the extra loot? And I have to remember to mute the light at some point in our final fight. Which is easy to do. Alright, so it might be worth doing the tune right now, just to keep the stress levels low. It might be worth doing one round of attacks, though, just to try to eliminate a little source of damage. One. There you go. I think that's probably better. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dirk move you forward? Yeah, I don't think I'd actually completely internalize that.
Executed with impunity.
I know, right? The maggots are kind of ugly cute. Like, I want one as a pet. Of course we missed the guy who hasn't acted yet. I would like to do the Zealous Acu... Oh, as long as it doesn't roll minimum, it will kill it. Okay.
Be gone, fiend.
Done. Yeah, I don't think I noticed that the Dirk Stab does move you forward. Yeah, so I really shouldn't have the Jester in the back. And then we'd have the ability to use the Harvest. The problem is, there's not really someone who does that well in the back. I mean, the Highwayman can still pistol shot, but literally that's the only thing he can do. Then he can't grape shot blast or open veins from the back, which is no good. Our Occultist could be in the back, but isn't really set up. Right now, you'd be limited to Weird Reconstruction and Demon Pool. Although, is that really the worst situation? Wait, there's a button to restore original party order. Above the button, switching between map and inventory. Oh. Is that the order of the party when you came into the dungeon? Or is it the last time I manually adjusted outside of combat? That is really handy. I mean, would this be better? Again, we'd only use So reconstruction. So mostly it's spam hands from the abyss. When you came in. Resets your embargo setup. Okay. So now if I hit it, yeah, it would reset it. Medieval-themed metal band were called Bards of Prey. Nice. This might end up being better. Or maybe, here, I can do this. We can allow him to move forward one step when the combat starts. That's probably better. Because then the first round, I might have more attacks we could do with the only Shen, and then he can move to the back and start doing the weird reconstruction once people actually start taking some damage. Aw, boo! Nice little trap there. Okay, it's now lit. I'm assuming, yeah, 110%. You're only 50%. Although I could move some trinkets around. I was going to say it might be nice to get rid of your stress, but it's going to be fine. We'll just pop it with you. I mean, you had a little bit of stress, too, to get rid of. That's fine. March forward. That's just a torch. Womp womp.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
All right, north we go. Very dark now.
Such
A
blockages are
shovel well.
unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to torch up here just to try to get a scouting thing for the last tunnel. No, just I was hoping to identify traps.
The match is struck. A blazing star is
We really
born.
didn't get very good luck on the Curious. Although that's a lot of money in that pack. You can put the Jester first and then just Finality put in the back and get a free kill. No curios, no treasures in this room. Wait, so there's literally not a single battle room in this run.
The
Wow.
Swinefolk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
Well, I guess we'll take it. Hopefully no whammy on these. Whoa. Wait, why is this in green? Oh, do you have a disease? Because I know things can give you diseases in dungeons. I don't think I've ever seen them randomly get a disease at the end of a dungeon. -4 speed's pretty bad.
I can still see their
God
angry
damn it.
faces as
He's got
they
the
stormed
coronavirus.
the manor. But
And
I
Snoopy
was
has reached
dead
level
before they
3, so he's a
found me.
veteran. So I believe Snoopy will
And the
now
letter was
refuse
on
to
its
do the
way.
level 1 dungeons. Because I think they're below him. That's why, you know, duplicates of different classes and things, people at different levels can be good. Well, let's assume we need to cure Mr. Fuzz here. Reduce treatment cost. I'm going to say yes to this.
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather
It's just a
inside
rash.
the
I didn't need a
mind.
knife. Teach you to be lethargic. Alright, let's take a look at the stagecoach. If we sort by class, keeping in mind that the party members are still going to be at the top. We've got 2 Hellions, so we don't need another one of those. That's pretty good. But the Hellions are both level 2. The Slumber King already has the weapons increased, weapons and armor, and Shannix's skills, so yeah, we're not going to invest in you. Man-at-Arms, Musketeer, Grave Robber. We don't have a Man-at-Arms. Check to see if you can upgrade your barracks. No, it's still too much right now. It's the deeds. We just, like, need a critical amount. Guilty Conscience. Bears the crushing guilt of deeds real and imagined. Okay. Shocker. Ruins Adventure. Night Owl. I think we can sort of live without those traits right now. We are looking for a Man-at-Arms. We're also looking for a Leper, because we don't have either one of them. I don't think we need to pick up any of these. Go Weald for deeds. Okay, is that where more deeds are there? And yes, we can transform crests into them. I'm going to try to hold out a little bit longer. If the Weald might be a good place for deeds, we're going to go there. So let's figure out what our Weald's party is going to look like. And then have a little go. Weald. So, cleanse, short. Nice reward for an abomination. Damn, that's a lot of protection. Oh! And there's also a deeds reward here, although the Warrens have it too, but I don't want to do the level 3 veteran run yet. So let's plan this here. So in the Weald, where's my window here with my notes? Weald. So there's lots of blight, but not much in the way of bleed. Okay, so we want to hit people with bleeds, not blights. That's sort of the big thing. You need a leper for the need a hand jokes. Oh man. All right, resort by class again. We should take a look. First, does anyone have the Weald keyword? Weald Explorer. Alright, well, Shonix, let's maybe assume you. Weald Explorer here as well. But you're getting some treatment, so no. Weald Explorer with Konu. Alright, we'll consider you. Alright. Right, but you're already in the party. So this is a possibility. Konu is still level 1 with everything, so we may have to give Konu some loving in terms of equipment and skills, but that's a possibility. Shonix is level 2 of everything. No, not equipment, but the skills, so we may want to give her some skill upgrades before we go in here. But I do like having the Hellion in the front, and this particular set of skills is good. We got the breakthrough in case we get pushed back a little, but otherwise we've got something that can hit every single position from the front spot. So I really like the Hellion. It just feels so easy to work with these abilities. So we've got a possibility of a little bit of heal with Konu, especially if we get some levels, which might be a thing. After that, I don't know. Could bring her a bomb again. It was quite dangerous for messengers back in the medieval era. They often had to wear mail armor. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know why I look at chat. I mean, really. Why would I do that? Oh my god, I just touched my face! Alright, I have been home for a while. If there's still viruses in this house from, like, 24 hours ago, I'm already screwed. Alright, you're bad at dodging in this, but you do have... You're good overall. Yeah, Pook... I think Pook's got to go away. I like the quick reflexes. I like the Houndmaster. But really, we're kind of looking for any Houndmaster to replace Pook. We invested a little in some skills, but I don't think it would make sense to keep bringing Pook out for a mission. Recruitment is tough. Fear of mankind. You're like third position. We kind of need someone who's like good in second position. Oh, which is Burko. Actually, I guess you could... You're fine in either one. Maybe that works then. Oh, the skills are kind of crap, aren't they? If I don't touch my face, I will know if they're still there. How about Troya? There we go. Give Juna a little bit of a rest. We'll bring Troya, who's happy in this position. We'll probably tweak some of the skills around. Yeah, alright, I'm fairly happy with this composition. We'll have to do some trinkets as well, but let's check the guild first. So now if I sort, we get our dudes in the front. So this was skills. All your skills that we're bringing are level 2, which is fine. Burko, you're still in level 1, and you have, like, all the skills. Let's do Troya first here, because I think we still want some flashing daggers. It just so... Oh, you can't! No, yes you can. It was like, it looks like it's grayed out, but no, I can totally click on this. And then we drop poison darts, right? Because blight doesn't do anything here. So I think what we do is we grab flashing daggers, and we expect we're not going to do the darts. I think that the self-heal and stuff might have some value. But lunge? Oh, right, when lunge sends you forward. Yeah, that's right. That's one of the issues with Troya, is you had great traits, but your skills were super awkward. Flashing daggers. Pick to the face. Normally poison darts, but not for this run. You don't really need lunge. Send some of you forward. Yeah, that's not really required. You're definitely going to pick. You're definitely going to flash. Thrown Dagger does more damage against Blighted, which is not necessarily where we are. And Marked, which I don't think we've got any mechanics for it. But it gives Troy an ability to hit something further in the back. Yeah, my money. Yeah, it's actually going down really fast. Let me hold off on that, because we might do some... Let's bring the... The party heal going up is a kind of a big deal. Let's get both heals going. It does add 10% to our stun. The bash, hopefully won't use it, so I won't level that up. I do still need some for provisions, but we may be able to afford a weapon upgrade. I'm going to give Shanix the weapon upgrade. Done. Daniel, you might like this one. Do you know why the medieval period is known as the Dark Ages? It's because they had so many knights! Weald. Provisions. Oh, this is gonna be a camping one! Oh, shit. I may have really not wanted to spend this much then, because this is a longer run. Full stack of food and torches for sure. Probably a second shovel. Oh, damn. Yeah, I know it's blocking the goal, but the problem is there's nowhere here I'm blocking trinkets, which is less important here, but when we're in combat, I need to be here to not block the stats, so blocking the gold is just a cost we're gonna have to absorb, unfortunately. So in the Weald, let's get some, what do we think? Bandages. An anti-venom looks like it's useful. It sounds like there's a lot of blockages, so we may want it, we want at least a second shovel. And we want to want at least one holy water. It's still a long run. I suspect we might want two, because there's a possibility of some cork removing things if we've got that. Is Weald? Weald is what we just did, right? Okay. So we might not need more food. As long as we've got herbs, we can get some stacks of food, potentially. We still need to do the trinkets as well. Balance your speed for the extra dodge there. That's fine. Dodge can't go negative, as it turns out, so that's handy. I need this for the crit, actually, because you're still really fast. Put face cam upside down, upper right for the lulz, yeah. I want someone to carry the bonus scouting chance. I don't know if the trap disarm makes sense on you. Yeah, your built-in trap skill is really bad. Although no one's got... Well, I guess the best is over here. Okay, maybe what I'll do is I'll do that. That way we have one person who's basically going to be flawless at that. We'll put the crit on there. You're still speedy-ish. I don't know. 55% scout is really crazy. That is really good amount of scouting. It's whiskey and chocolate! So we have enough money for something else here. I'm actually wondering about more torches. I don't know. If we don't have any light by the end of it, maybe it'll finally... We'll get the extra loot. Accidentally. I'm going to get a second stack of bandages. I don't know, do we get Horde here? Oh yeah, we could sell some trinkets for money. That's not a bad idea. I'm not going to worry about it on this run. I think we actually have everything we more or less need. Oh, whiskey and chocolate from Fletcher Reed. Hey, Fletcher! Hey, Quill, thanks for the opportunity to serve in your party last week as Shieldbreaker. That's who you were! Thanks to your generous severance package following my dismissal, I've retired to live my life on the beaches of a faraway land called Hawaii, and I love it. That's nice. Hopefully far away from any diseases. Oh, we don't have a key at all. Ooh, that's a good point. Alright, let's sell one trinket. Yeah, all the... I'm just getting rid of this protection stone. It's not bad, actually, at all, but it's not terribly, insanely important. One key. Alright, let's go. Okay. Rolls no scouts, blames XCOM. Oh, you're right. We didn't tweak the camping skills, which we may wanted to do, but
Corruption
we don't have the money to unlock more anyway. So I guess it doesn't matter. Hey!
From these groves.
Yay, we got a scout right away.
Let us burn out
Oh,
this
secret
evil.
room! Our first secret room! Oh, that may be an extra key for another one of those. Okay. Advance to the marked tile with the star. Press W to click to enter. Fabulous wealth and riches. So, first secret room there. So, we need to complete 100% of room battles. We actually got quite lucky in that there's no room battles at all over on the right. I will pop in here just to check this curio, and then we'll backtrack. There we go. Extra torch. We need to get an antiquarian again. Okay. So, we're going to go south and hit W in this square. Can you enter secret rooms even if you haven't spotted them? Should I be hitting W on like every tile? I'm betting the answer is no, because that would be stupid. It's very important to kill the torch before opening the chest. Oh, because the loot does get affected? Okay. So shift control click will snuff it out completely.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black.
I'm
as
assuming we
death.
want a key. Secret compartment, more treasure. Puzzling trapezohedron. Color shifts and the change of the value of light. 35. Did they not stack? Oh, damn. But that is a lot of money. But oh, damn. You merely adopted the darkness. So, there's not going to be a fight. I mean, I may as well not torch right now. Like, normally I'm like, well, I may as well torch to remove stress events. But here, the torch can't get any lower, so at least it won't pop any... I'll save a few consumables for now, just because it is a little bit long and I don't have infinite torches. Is sort of the idea. I also said get some of the head trinkets, very rare. Okay. That is a lot of crap.
Treasure could staunch the flow.
Yeah, we don't need the journal page. There you go. You can pause.
Corruption.
There. Or you can just check the wiki for all the journals. So we could get some extra stress. Of course, we could have gotten surprise as well. Oh, fuck. I didn't change her abilities around. Okay. Well, good thing we got a little baby fight here to remind myself that I didn't actually have my abilities configured.
Back to the
In the back,
pit.
sure. I don't know if it makes much of a difference. Beast Bile would have been nice there. Manacles, right, can stun. We're not going to bother transforming here.
Another one falls. Be gone, fiend.
Alright, take that. Reset party order. So, yeah, that's fine. But over here, pick and flash. We don't need the darts. I think I'll do... the lunge moves you forward. If I'm going to have the lunge, I'm going to want the shadow fade. So, live without this? I guess so. There you go. Some positioning things are possible. You're all active, and then there's that. Okay, so now that's sorted out. This we have to shovel, even though it doesn't really
Nature
look like
herself,
it, but I guess we're digging out the roots.
Victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed.
This room does not have a fight or
misintent.
anything. Keep serving some torchlight for a little bit. So, 100% of room battles. This is a room battle with a curio, so we have to go south regardless. Loot! So I assume you get bonus loot from these if it's the dark as well. we've got a beast carcass. Yeah, this is the thing we want to herb it, and we'll get a bunch of food. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to... Well, we'll probably need the space. I'll probably use the torches then, because we've got a fight coming up, and I want to fix our surprise chance. So we'll do this. Oh, we actually had enough room for everything. But I'm still going to, I think, use the same logic. We're about to get in a fight. I don't want to get surprised. I want to manually click those to make sure empty the right stack. There you go.
As the light gains
Bonus
purchase,
dodge.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yes, I know I'm streaming live in Tropico 6. That was a stream from like last year. It is pre-recorded stream, obviously. Guys, spoiler alert! Me being live on the Tropico 6 Steam page, yeah, it's pre-recorded. I know. Like, what? What? Yeah, the negative bleed resist. Ow, stress! Stress bad. Still, I don't think worth doing a shapeshift. We'll probably just use the manacles and... What's your stun resist? 50-50? Maybe what we'll do is just whack you with the manacles, then we don't have any pressure to kill you first thing next turn. So we can focus on the rest who haven't actually acted yet. We don't need a heal, so I guess we'll use Dazzling Light. Doesn't do much damage. Could potentially kill this guy.
Confidence surges
There
as
you
the
go.
enemy crumbles.
Kuno killed someone! Go Vestal! And as I say, a good
Another
roll will kill him
abomination
before he gets to
cleansed
act.
from our
He's
lands.
stunned, so he doesn't do anything first round. So we can finish him off with whatever. Pick to the face! Oh, you can't reach that. Lunge!
Their formation is broken.
Hey, we got some toilet
Maintain the
paper.
Offensive.
Huge get. Also, thank you very much for pointing out this default party order thing. That is awesome! Alright, battle room with Curio. Lighting was fine. Oh, this madman's so annoying. Because he's got AoE stun bullshit stuff. Yeah, we don't have anything. Okay, so we'll have to flash the daggers here. Yeah, I'm gonna transform for this fight. Rah! Stressing out everyone in my group. Yeah, so we don't have an attack in the rake. I think we do the rake here, which will continue to buffer damage too. The more we do it, it's efficient. Or no, we want to try to kill this guy. There's a chance, about 50-50, that'll do enough damage to finish him off. Excellent. 'Cause we don't want him to do his bullshit. The rake, I did like the idea of it accumulating. How are you guys on stuns? Go away, narrator. I love you, but you're in the way. 25%. I mean, we may as well go for it. Let's hit the one who's the healthiest. Stunned? Beautiful. And so you can Iron Swan this ass at... Ah! Okay, at least he didn't do his AoE stress generator. Oh, we're horrid. I think we brought laudanum.
Consumes the mind.
So horror's like stress bleed. 3 stress per round for 4 rounds. And you have protection. You got the stun resist now. You are lower. I think we'll hit the guy who's lower. Hopefully make it easier to kill. Man, he's uncovered cough. There's the horror kicking in. So yeah, I don't have laudanum to get rid of it, but that's okay. Break for 3 rounds. Interesting. Let's try to Iron Swan this guy again. Okay, I was gonna say, unfortunately now, like, it's very unlikely that we kill him. We have to roll max damage, or perhaps crit. Okay, so that helped a little with the luck. Damage is still fine, so we'll Dazzling Light. This guy's stunning, like, big resistant. We'll do this. I mean, he's nearly dead anyway, but there we go. That's not bad. Groping Swipe? What? Mr. President, what are you doing in here? Also, so many horrors, yeah.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
That's a bit much. You're right, it's totally inappropriate. I'm sorry, that was just locker room trash talk. I didn't really mean it.
Press this
Finish
advantage.
these guys off.
Give
They're
them
like
no
a Joker for
quarter.
this one. Okay, he does. I was curious about that. I didn't know if he would de-stress people when he reverted to his human form at the end of battle. Because the ability de-stresses people. Alright, take everything. That sounds fine. And a fountain here. Now, fountain we definitely... is this the one that gives us the big buff for the rest of combat if we holy water it? I feel like it is. Just gonna check to make sure it's not a... We get rid of quirks and you want to definitely do the right thing, but... Oh, it's a stress heal! Okay, so it's automatic stress heal of 20. Holy water makes it a stress heal of 30. We don't need 30 stress heal, but 20 wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna do it on Troya here. So just touch the fountain. Touch the fountain! Okay, now wash your hands. Alright, so we're here. We've got to backtrack to this room. Stupid horror. Okay, pop in here. Go west. Battle room with Curio. A little tree trunk over here. Apparently anti-venom helped with that. I think, yeah, it's just a bunch of loot, which is fine. I don't think it matters then who uses it. Anti-venom, the old tree. Protects against poisonous sap. That's what it is. I want the crests because I want curios. Do I drop an anti-venom at this point to make room? We'll just drop the citrine. Okay, then we got a barrier we're gonna have to shovel through. Shovel. Hunger, yep. Torch up before we go into this fight. And go. Yeah, we can, well. Okay with the food for now. Alright. So we got fungal artillery, right. I don't think they do much damage. We haven't seen them do much damage. So far all they've done is mark and debuff people. For all I know, they have a big brutal attack and they've just never done it yet. I don't think we've seen a Rabid Gnasher because there's no skills listed whatsoever. I think Flashing Daggers is still a very efficient attack that we're going to use here. Kill dog. Gives Corona. Oh, the dog give a bunch of disease? Oh no! Okay, only a bleed on that one. I'm gonna chafe shit. And I think we're gonna rake in the front then.
The ground quakes.
Dog's bad news.
Executed with impunity.
Crit too, so no body. That was handy. Another fountain here for de-stressing, which sounds like it's going to be useful. Problem with fungal artillery is the mark makes some of those other guys way more damaging. Yeah. No, I mean, that's marking in general, yeah. So again, no one really needs a heal. Neither one of these have gone yet. I don't know. I'll stun you. Or attempt to. Nope, resisted. Rend the mark. There we go. 6 damage. Ooh, escape cloud. Stop farting on me. Alright, we got blighted for... Okay, not too much. Flashing dagger. When we can do it, it's probably a good idea, even though it's spreading out the damage, but... That's a fairly nice rake. Getting a kill as well.
Exposed.
So, like, rake is like,
blow.
I don't know, like Dragon Dance or something in Pokemon. Like, you just get more and more powerful as you keep spamming it. I like it. He hasn't gone yet, so we'll hit him. And we'll hope we beat this guy for the next round. Yeah, let's drop a heal. Especially they're still, like, blighted and stuff. Minus 30% crit. This is bonus crit. So I want to use the move that's got bonus crit chance. I hope we get a crit to get rid of some crits. Which didn't happen, but okay.
This expedition
So,
at
a little
least
bit of
promises
onyx.
success.
We are going to camp, like... Honestly, we could camp here. Maybe do one more battle. I don't know. Although, the sooner we camp, the sooner we can get certain buffs going on. It's only 500. Well, we should drop the citrine and replace it with that. I'm just trying to decide if I want to drop something else, or... Yeah, I could just eat a stack of food. If I'm not going to rest here, we might just be able to, like, eat up for some heal, and then drop whatever's left, because we still have a full stack of 12 food. You know what? I think I like it. We could use the anti-venom as well. So it's only 1 damage left. 2 damage left over here. To me, I'd rather save the anti-venom in case we find another curio, or if we get a worse case of envenoming. So we're gonna eat. There we go. And so no one else can eat. We're gonna get rid of just one food, and we'll take this for now. And you are gonna poke this. You actually have enough stress that it might be worth using the fountain here for maximum de-stressage. I think I like it. We still have one holy water left over for something that might happen. Minus 30 stress. I like it. Moving on. So, curios. It's just a box of loots. Yeah, I was gonna say we're probably gonna be full again here. All right, get rid of the citrine because I do want to keep stacking these. I mean, I need gold too, but 250 gold or maybe 500 gold, you know, with others. This is gonna be a fight. Yeah. Soon
In
there's actually gonna be a
Radiance,
fight in
may we
here.
find victory.
There we go. You can right-click on a supply to use it in Curio. Oh, okay. I might still do the click and drag just to minimize the chance that I right-click on the wrong thing because I'm on autopilot. Yeah, let's transform. Now, I know the dudes in the back are bad, but I think what we want to do is just spam some rake here in the front. Flashing daggers.
Precision.
Crit, no body.
Power.
Very convenient, actually. Super convenient. I mean, I realize it means I can't Iron Swan. But that's okay.
Decimated.
No need to heal, so let's see if we can stun this guy. Hey!
The promise
Wow,
of
what a
safety.
good fight. And there's still this guy here, so we'll get one attack on round one. Okay, no move, no whatever, that's all good. I can keep stacking the rake, but no, what I'll do is I'll rage. I mean, we do have to kill this guy, because he does more, well, he's got a lot of shit. Okay, you know what, I'll do this. I don't know, we probably couldn't kill him before he got, yeah, there you go. He was going to act anyway. He's got good speed, is what I was just thinking. Like, we probably can't kill him, actually, before he goes again. I guess, because we're probably going to kill him, I may as well do the party heal here, just to top everyone off.
Success
Everything's stacked,
so
which is
clearly
nice.
in
Reset the party
view.
order. God, that button's amazing. Thank you
Or
very
is
much
it
again for
merely
pointing it out.
a trick of the light?
Keep going. Little bag of stuff. Hey, a map! There we go. Scoot out the rest. So it does confirm we do have to go north here for that battle, and then here north we don't have to do the bottom room. Light's okay, conditions are okay. Let's pop in. There's a bunch of doggies here. Rabid rush, and presumably diseases aplenty in here. So many doggies. Looks like your party gets +6 stress net from the... Yeah, because the transform, it does list it. When you transform, it generates 8 stress. When you de-transform, it's -2 stress. Stun the guy who isn't damaged. I think we can afford not to transform here. They have the blight resistance, right? 60%? Yeah, it's only -90. I guess we do this. Okay. Doesn't matter what I pick. It's like, it might not kill him, but at least it'll do blah, 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 blah. Iron Swan, it's about 50-50 to kill the guy in the back. I should just hit this guy then. Yeah, better to eliminate one, for sure, than have a 50-50 chance to eliminate someone. In a way that might be more...
Dizzying
oh, goddamn.
blow to
Might be more
body
efficient,
and
but...
brain.
Ow! With the
Death
crits already!
For the slightest
Come
lapse
on!
in concentration.
The hell kind of crit rate do these guys have? Also, I guess that's annoying. They're fast, eh? Yeah, speed 8. So they had their surprise, like at the end of round 1, they all acted because of the surprise. And then they all went first in round 2. So we got 6 attacks back to back, which is kind of annoying and unfortunate. We will just drop a divine heal here. You're down technically more. Flashing daggers is fine here. Should kill the guy in front. Do a little bit of efficient damage in the back. actually. Oh. You're just trying to lick your face, but their teeth get in the way. Aww. Poor doggos. What's its bleed? Yeah. Well, 3 damage is something. We've got lots of bandages. Okay. Oh, okay. That's slightly annoying. And you're gonna go first again. Okay, thank you, dodge. And perfect, because then I can drop a heal. You've only got 1 more point of bleed left. Done and done. I don't have enough
These
money for
nightmarish
gold.
creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Well, this stack of gold is more than the onyx. And we can get a little more. I probably camp after this. We can probably... Okay, so I have no choice. I have to deal with this first. But then I can camp before I open the box. Can I camp now? I don't... I think if I camp, I lose this. No, yes, no. Twitch chat! Twitch chat, I think so. Well, although I'm not getting the context for the yeses or no. I don't know which one you're answering. Maybe so. I'm gonna assume that we can't camp before we do this, just because it feels like it would be stupid and weird. I'm just gonna drop the onyx and pick this up. Maybe it was unnecessary, we don't know. But we'll camp now.
Huddled together.
Just a normal
and
food
vulnerable.
is gonna be fine. Save a little
Rats
for
in a
hunger
maze.
events. We need someone to trigger some sort of we can't be ambushed at night ability. I'm hoping one of us have one. I don't actually know. Yeah, Sanctuary. Unfortunately, the rest isn't gonna help. But I don't want to be ambushed at night. So it's sort of a waste of 4 turns, but really there's not that much. Diseases. You stress yourself, but reduce everyone else's stress. That actually sounds fairly good. Reject the gods. Revel, party gets penalties, but yeah, reduces everyone's stress. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna encourage this guy, so he takes... I used the wrong one. I want to pep talk, so he takes less. So then he could anger management, and reduces everyone else's stress. And then I want to eliminate his stress there, but clicked some things in the bad order. So that was really inefficient and shitty. Hooray!
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Alright, so I don't have a key, so I can't get the hidden compartment, but I can still open this fine. We just don't get the bonus. So we're here, we have to go north. So we will. I mean, this is just gonna be more food, right? Do we want to save the herbs for something? It's whiskey and chocolate! I can get it on the way back. Because there's a cure in this room. It might be one I want the herbs for. I don't think it is. It's whiskey and chocolate! Orpheus! Hey, thank you very much! Hey, Quill. Well, I'm thoroughly enjoying your stream of playing Oh, I know you've played in the past, so I want to tell you that I find the VD Necro immensely fun to play. Highly recommended. Man, yeah. What I probably would want to do one of the new wand builds in this League of Poe, which sounds amazingly fun and full of potential. We'll flash here. It doesn't hit the guy in the back, who's the biggest source of damage, but this is a very efficient source of damage. Actually, if we'd gotten like a big crit on the guy in the front, because we could power down the guy in the front, because he does have the stress generators, which is bad. I'm going to transform. That is a possibility here. I think what we will do is rake. I realize it's only going to hit the one guy. Minus 50. Maybe I just rage. I can actually finish this guy. As long as I hit. We're only 83% to hit, which is unfortunate. But if we do, we're guaranteed to kill him. Okay, let's do that. Better to eliminate someone. It's going to be okay. We'll Iron Swan the guy in the back. Because there's a chance we can kill him on a hit. Excellent. And he's very stun resistant. He's got 50%. But I think we're 110 base. Okay. So I think we had a 60% chance to stun him before it got to attack. If it had worked out, that would have been a really clean fight. Rage here. Come get some crits, man, for some free de-stressing. I don't know if pick actually was the right answer there. I'm not sure. It's probably still worth getting a bleed on you. I'm gonna heal in front. Could have tried for the stun, but again, he's so resistant. That's annoying, though. I would have preferred to not have him do that. But, he, again, with only a 60% chance to stun him, I don't know if the stun was the right move. Okay, it's only 1 damage bleed. It's 3 damage over here, which... actually, after the fight, as long as it doesn't tick instantly, we might be able to bandage you to prevent that. Although I don't know if we really need to save the bandages, but 2 damage, I'm gonna just accept. I suppose if I shifted out of this form, I could have absolutioned in battle. That might have had some value. I guess lunge does way bonus damage.
Their cursed champion falls.
Oh, I was supposed to bandage you before you went.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, this box, ancient coffin. We haven't interacted with it yet. It's slightly ajar. Oh, if I had a shovel, I would say we probably want to use a shovel to help pry it open. But apparently we don't. So, ancient coffin. Oh, there's no interaction. Oh, it's actually all good. It's either loot or potentially could give us one of the Weald traits. So, someone who doesn't have a Weald trait. So, there you go. Try it. Open the coffin. There you go. Insight. We are now a Weald adventurer. Reduce stress here. Very nice. Yeah, alright. Let's just do it. We're probably going to be full soon anyway. And, yeah, let me use the herbs. We'll get the bonus food. Nom, nom. Okay, I'll wait until we are about to get into a fight to finish it off. Reorder, thank you. Go this way, so there's going to be a fight immediately. So... there we go. And we still have lots of food left over. Torch is okay? Let's do it. Braver Opera opening the coffin's appropriate. Good point, dog! Sorry, I wasn't trying to be cool. That's just someone's name. I'm the opposite of cool. The absolute would be nice, but no. Let's go and see if we can get a stun here with the manacles. I don't think it's worth shape-shifting. We don't need a heal, so... Stunny, stun, stun. Now, the guy in the back has really good speed. She might go first. She, the guy, might go first. Oh, but didn't. 5 HP. Okay, if I roll minimum with the flashing daggers, I won't kill her. But, I mean, we gotta try the flash, right? I know there's not really... Oh! I was gonna say, there's not really a possibility of stunning. Although, there was still a chance. I'm like, we don't need a heal. I may as well go for the attack.
Ghoulish
Lucky crit.
powers, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, what's the curio? It's just another pack on the ground? It's just another pack on the ground.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
How much do we have left here? Okay, 1 curio is all that's left. I think I'm willing to drop the holy water. And I suppose that the herbs as well. Or the anti-venom. I mean, one way or another. I think we drop the holy water, that's fine. I think we... No. The journal, yeah, okay, here. Read the journal. There you go. Pause it. And done. I'll drop the anti-venom. I don't know. Very arbitrary. Don't know if that was correct. Most of it will depend on what the curio is. But we're not results-oriented here, right? Exactly. Alright, let's go north. Torch up. It's just a box. What's in the box? Some heirlooms. Okay, well, you are doing well on heirlooms this run. Especially, we're going to get 5 deeds as a reward as well.
The match
Used your torch
is
a little early, but I just wanted to make sure
a
the combat
blazing star is born.
Because the light goes down when you enter the square. I think before the monsters sort of get triggered. Triggered! Hits, we get a kill even on min damage, which is what we rolled. There you go, nice and clean there. Gold, which still stacks a little bit. That's
Trifling
nice.
victory.
Still need the antiquarian back.
But a
We've had
victory
one,
nonetheless.
and they had really tremendously bad traits. The payback period is going to be just brutal. In the meantime, we might have lost a bunch of other things. Guys, place your bets now. Am I going to remember to dim the lights before we finish the fight? And they probably know. I'll just rake here, even though we want to kill the guys in the back first. But
Blow.
shitballs. Hey, resist the move. Oh, that's a lot of stress. Heals are fine. You haven't gone yet? Let's see if we can stun you before you go.
Impressive.
Yay! And another crit, and good flashing daggers here. Although, we may want to kill the dude in the front since he hasn't acted yet. So he's going to take his cytokinesis down. We don't even know what all his abilities are. Oh. Okay. So that's a thing.
Destroyed.
The fight isn't going to end when I kill the last of the Alcat lights, right? It's not going to, like, they're not counting as ads that, like... Because we had that happen in a boss fight, I think. Okay, I don't need to dim the light yet, but soon. Because I can't kill him here. Well, I should probably dim it now. There we go. Okay, so, is it control shift?
The
Done.
darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
Hey, we got the crit this time. Loop. Hey, we had room for it still.
Triumphant
And
pride precipitates
pop the
a
box.
dizzying
Unlocked.
fall.
I think we could still get some bonus loot if we had a key, but we don't. So we'll still open the chest.
Wealth
And
beyond
indeed,
measure.
Get some money. Well, we can drop
Awarded
the
to the brave
herbs
and the
the
foolhardy
torches, so I'm
alike.
going to save them. Get some extra deeds and the rubies, which are worth a lot of cash. Yeah, I didn't know you could dim in the middle of combat either until someone pointed out to
Driving
me.
out corruption is an endless
Achievement
battle,
unlocked. Greater riches were never
but one
witnessed.
that must be fought.
What is this? Oh, collect at least 20,000 gold from a single quest. Holy shit snacks! That is a lot of treasure. I mean, it helped that we got the secret room, I guess. It helped a lot. We got a lot of heirlooms as well, including these deeds, which we desperately needed. And this trinket, -1 speed sort of sucks, but 15% protection for our domination? I mean, come on. Burko? MG Shonix, welcome to level 3. Stress faster, replace stout. I don't know if that's what we wanted, but it's what we got. Calm, -15% damage on first round. That strikes me as really bad. I think Shonix is going to go to the sanatorium. I think we're going to remove calm. Maybe lock in a positive trait. We'll have to see. Locking in's pretty expensive. I think it's an extra $6 grand.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me.
Damn.
And the letter was on its way.
Creepy. Alright, no one's got any diseases, which is good. Shonix, yeah, I think we need to get rid of Calm. Because you really need to Alpha Strike. Calm's really bad. We've locked in Natural Swing. I don't know if we need to lock in any of these, really. No, it's probably like Natural Reflexes, Natural Swing, these things are probably the more lockable ones. And we get rid of Calm. I mean, at some point, a second patient cell. Right now, I don't know if, like, the income is enough to have both. Level 3. She's more expensive to lock and remove quirks. Oh, that's why it did go up. Aha. I think we're going to do a fair amount of treatment here. I think it's worth dropping the cost some more.
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind.
I'll just get rid of calm. So we have enough deeds to increase the size of our barracks again. We've also got an antiquarian and a leper. We've been waiting for both. Hopefully they're halfway decent. We don't really kind of kick anyone. Do we just increase our barracks again? I mean, is that too many heroes kicking around? I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Do it. All right. I'm getting peer pressure from Banana Cabana to upgrade the hero barracks. Done.
More arrive.
Then we don't have to kick as many
foolishly
people out.
seeking fortune and
All right.
glory
Let's hope you got good
in
traits.
this domain of the damned.
We can work with this. I mean, at the very least, we want at least a leper in the group because they're actually, if I recall correctly, they're big damage badasses. So, where's my Moobot? I'm going to draw a name. It's Esoteric Fish the Leper. Esoteric Fish, which actually sounds like a name of something we'd run into in the Cove. Esoteric Fish, welcome to the party.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Faded seems really cool. And yeah, we need an antiquarian again. So I'm gonna draw a name. Boom. It's Fuad. Oh, god damn it! Reset this. Fuad. Or F-U odd. I don't know. Like, if you're against the Eldritch, maybe F-U odd. So we'll pick you up too. All right.
She searches where others will not go.
So we have 22 grand left over.
What others will not see.
You're doing that. We might want to send Kuno for some de-stressing. I mean, or we just wait like 7 weeks for it to all slowly blend away. Antiquarian is almost appropriate for you. Nice. That's probably be worth doing one of those. You don't have anything weird where you can't do anything. We'll probably just throw you in the cloister and reset you. How many is that? 27. 20. I think we may just have to wait for some of this to go away kind of naturally. Luckily, we did increase the barrack size, so we got some extra stuff. I suppose we have room for 2 more. We should double take a look at the other Vestal here. High speed, if you're... Okay, high speed at the start of the thing can help maybe get a stun off. Compulsive sounds pretty bad. Dufay is not bad, actually. I think we're going to add you. Not necessarily a high priority for us to throw into a party right now, but you are more than acceptable, and we've got room for you. And we didn't have a bounty. Oh, no. Right, we got Diggory last time. So let's me grab another name here. Draw entrant. Is MJ. Did we not just have MJ? Or, oh, am I thinking of, I might be thinking of RimWorld. Okay, because you're not in here. All right. MJ. I feel like we just used you for something, but I might be wrong. Maybe I just saw you resub.
The thrill of the hunt.
Reincarnation
the promise
confirmed.
Of payment.
I wonder if I'll get back in. Oh, maybe that's what it was. MJ was someone else already in here. And we kicked them out? Okay, that's done. We still have some money for upgrades. Our timer's good. We're definitely going to do another run. Now, before we do, let's figure out... So, I mean, there's going to be some skill and weapon upgrades for sure. We've got, if we sort by level, we've got 2 level 3s. We're going to want, ideally, a full party of level 3s to actually start doing the level 3 stuff. So, MJ's already been here, clearly the previous MJ, only now wearing a fake mustache. I like it. Yeah, no one's died yet. We've kicked a few people out, but no one has died. What's 30% bleed resist? Actually, that's a pretty good trinket. I think we're going to go to the Cove. It's got more deeds, which is still one of our big bottlenecks. I mean, the busts apparently are as well, but the deeds are certainly a thing. I think we're going to go to the Cove and do this mission. So it's medium, so there will be a rest. It's level 1 thing, which is okay. The Cove, again, is the fish that have sort of body armor or something, so they don't bleed very easily. I think that was the theme there. Yeah, no bleeds, but Blight's pretty good, because they don't have the resistance, but they have protection. So ideally, pro-Blight, but mostly no one that really relies on bleeds. Abyss is still pretty good, and bringing him up to a level 3 wouldn't be bad. Because Abyss plus Shonix plus Snoopy plus someone who can do healing from the back. That's a pretty strong party. So I think we might bring Abyss for that. Juna's in good shape, again. Let's consider bringing Juna. Although, oh yeah, no, you have the Blight Darts. That's okay. So I was to say you have... I guess I'm getting confused with Snoopy maybe having the bleed knife. So I was gonna say, doesn't Shonix or doesn't Juna have a bleed thing? But no, I guess not. You got the poison darts, you got the flashing. You're gonna be fine there. Good Burko a break. I mean, an occultist might be nice. Where are we going? Oh, Cove. Hold on. I can't remember. I think we've got someone who got a Cove trait. Cove tactician. Oh, MJ can come right away. Slot 2? Yeah, maybe. Right here, so, and then swap those two. Let's consider that. Cove Scrounger. Yeah, but you're getting treatment. Diggory. Although this leaves us without a heal. So no. So we only have 2 occultists, and they're not even level 2. I think we bring Vecca here. And I think Vecca's happy to be in the back. Yep, pretty happy there. 3rd place, 2nd place, and front place there. That's all good. Okay, so now that we know who we're going to be bringing with us, we can bring them to the front here, and we can check the situation out. Can we just right-click or click to bring person in there? Oh, there we go. Just click. So you've got all the skills that you have active are level 2, and I think they're fine skills. That's going to be okay. We could change what skills you've got, but there's no level up. Juna is able to get some level up, so clearly we're going to do that. And specifically, the skills we're going to be using are... Or do we already have it? Oh, that's already unlocked there. Never mind. Okay. And you're all leveled up as well. So the question is, do we need to change what skills MJ might have? So MJ is going to be in 2nd place in the party. You've got currently Collect Bounty, which does huge damage versus Marked. Come hither. This also marks. So this does, okay, only does 20% damage, pulls and marks. This does no damage, marks, and reduces protection. So this only pulls people from the back. Come hither. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, let's open MJ up and consider what we're gonna maybe look like here. I mean, Collect Bounty, strong melee, front of the thing, sure. Parry you with the come hither, that's pretty good. The uppercut, okay, so uppercut only hits people in the front, like Collect Bounty does. But it doesn't do as much damage, but it's got a knockback and stun, which is interesting. Oh, Finish Him does bonus against stunned. We got a few people who can stun. What do we care about Caltrops? Well, it's bleed damage, which is no good here. Hits people in the back, but we can come hither to people in the back. So I think we'll just grab the uppercut. I think I'm happy with that. At some point we will have to check the survivalist, but let's go to the blacksmith first. So Abyss doesn't have the best. He doesn't have his leveled up armor, so we're gonna do that. MJ can't because you're too low level. Juno's got them both. Vecca's got them both. We still have 20 grand left over. We could take a quick look if there's a trinket we want to buy, but I don't think there is, because there usually isn't. We haven't leveled up the wagon. Let's go to the survivalist. At the very least, unlocking a 4th camping skill for people would be pretty useful, because right now they've only got 3. They can learn 4 though. We have tons of these shields, so we may as well get the cost decrease on that.
They must learn more than brutal bloodletting. They must learn to survive.
Zealous Speech. Everyone in the party loses 15 stress. It'd be nice to have someone in the group who can do something like that. Oh, I've already got it. So you have a targeted de-stress, a party de-stress, and another de-stress. So clearly you're going to need something else. Self-only stress reduction. Yeah, maybe. Do that. Presents ambushes as well. Actually, having a heal here is pretty good, right? Banana, it's snowing for you? Wow. Let me grab the wound care. Now, you have a targeted de-stress, the surprise mods, but you have... Okay, that's a nice self buff. It's also a pretty good buff. Oh, against big things specifically. We could get another heal. Second heal versus the buff. Juna, do you have a heal currently? No, you remove diseases though. Okay, no one else has a heal currently. It's probably worth unlocking, say, this one. So now we'll have 2. Yeah, we have to tweak the plus-minus signs in a little bit. Oh. Unspeakable commune. Oh, prevents nighttime ambush but generates stress. Do I get another wound care here? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm fine with this party. Let's go. So, we're there where we're going to Cove. We gotta make sure to repick that. It is gonna be a camping thing. Okay, so we want a full thing of food, a full thing of torches at the very least. We probably want, like, kind of one of everything. I realized we already had the... is it Cove that we were getting the horror? So we want a laudanum? I think it was in the Cove that things were horroring us, right? So it seems okay. Let's see here. More herbs? Apparently, yeah, this is one where, like, the shovels, we can open up some clams and stuff. Bandage, we have one. There are some things with bleed attacks. I'm not seeing any specific notes about important for curios. Got a couple of holy waters, that's okay. It feels like that's pretty good. Maybe a little more food, because it is medium. This is not one where you get a bunch of extra food. Just like an extra 4 or something like that is probably going to be plenty. No, I don't think there's any way to add inventory size. Laudanum is useless in green dungeons. What do you mean by green dungeons? Oh, is that the... You mean the difficulty level? Okay. I mean, that's an opinion, but okay. The horrors we've seen haven't been enough to, like, game break. And if you don't interact with any curios with laudanum right now, then there's no reason to do it. I think that's pretty good. I might want to bring just a couple more torches. More torches for medium since Brucata, yeah. I mean, it's cheap. We might end up tossing some for room, but yeah, let's do this. Because they're a bunch of vassals. A bunch of vassals. Oh, that's funny, Daniel. It's one of those puns that only works when you read it out loud, but it's really good. Alright, we're gonna go. Holy water plus coral equals remove negative trait. Ooh. Well, we've got 2. So hopefully that's enough. Brawls will explode if left for too long. Okie dokie. Torches never hurts. Good to drop the light. I suppose that's true. If I pack lots of extra torches, I can be more generous about dropping the torchlight at night time. Okay. Complete all the room battles. Of course, we don't open up the scout, which is too bad. Did I? We didn't do trinkets. Sure, there was one person in chat that might have mentioned it, but the chat was definitely not spamming it. I think, well, as a group, we did a pretty good job of forgetting our trinkets on this one. Call of the Deep. Oh, you're buffing. That's a pretty substantial buff, I gotta say. Thank you for not stress waving, though. That's nice. I feel like I should take down the guy who's been buffed as quickly as possible. Obviously... Listen, Juna. Obviously, I want you to flash and daggers. The problem is you're hitting someone who's already acted. I think we actually may just need to focus fire. And you're going to light for an extra 3, so we just have to hit him for another 3. Ideally before he goes. Nope, he's going down. Oh, that's too bad. They do have a speed of 7. So it looks like I should have flashed. I mean, obviously, that's always the right answer. That is a lot of bleed damage. Unfortunately, I can't remove the bleed damage. Like, I can't bandage him when it's not his turn. So he's going to take the 2. He'll then have 4 left. May as well do Zealous Accusation here. Although, are you already dead? 3 damage? Yeah, no, you're already dead. So I don't need the Zealous Accusation you at all. We'll just go for maximum damage. The guy in the front. Okay, that worked out for me. Shieldbreaker's really good in Cove. Alright, interesting. You're the last to act, so it just sort of doesn't matter. And you're already dead. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. We'll make sure to put damage on the guy. He resisted the move, but he's marked at least for whatever it might be worth. Of course he's going first, and he's generating stress. What a bastard.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I'm going to just want to go with the higher crit move here. So if you've got a crit, we would remove maybe a little bit from the bounty hunter here. I think... Okay, you still have this, which is fine that you did damage last time. Okay, let's just self-heal here. Okay, just the extra bleed, that's good. 90% bonus damage against
Destroyed.
Health Stone.
Remind
-1 speed,
yourself that
10% max
overconfidence
HP
is a
though.
slow and insidious killer.
Here, we're gonna throw it on our Crusader. And he's probably not going before most people anyway, so we may as well go and give him some extra HP, since he's in the front and everything. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh. Torch and go. Just like a dead, gutted whale here. It's pretty disturbing. So 100% of room battles. Well, we know we at least have to go this far east, so we may as well do that now. And hopefully get some more scouts to confirm whether or not we have to keep going. We got another journal page, which we're just going to toss right away. Oh, I didn't read it. Check the wiki. We did uncover a trap near the end here, so at least we've got that going for us. It's not glowing yet. There it is. 70, 80, 110. So, I mean, we're guaranteed to do it with Juna. I'm tempted to do it with MJ here, because 80% is not bad and would remove some stress. I mean, there's a 20% chance that it fails and generates more stress, but I think I'm going to roll them bones with MJ. Disarmed! Excellent. Maximum scouting chance, plus there's going to be a battle, so we want surprise chance as well. Let's go on in. I guess the whale was gutted. You don't want to come across one without any holes in it, full of gas waiting to explode. Well, I mean, there is that. Flashing daggers! I actually don't have that much AoE with this group. Although we do have the Abyssal Artillery, which is good against Eldritch as well. Tentacles from the heaven! And yeah, you don't have the AoEs whatsoever. We may as well... I mean, I guess I could come hither this guy. I mean, they're all groupers. They're all the same. So it doesn't actually matter who I wail on first. Unless we roll minimum, this guy's gonna die. There we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Although I can't get a good J'accuse, but with a decent roll, we'll get another kill. That's nice.
Such a terrible assault.
Oh, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Let's do that.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
Oh, hey, weird
blossoms.
reconstruction. 10's not bad. No bleed, no bleed, no bleed. Nah. I mean, at least it's only 3 extra damage. Bleed. No, we gotta come hither you, because we can't reach otherwise. Yeah, I guess I'll do the kill.
Press this advantage.
And I think I'm
Give
gonna
them
bandage.
no quarter.
3 damage here. Alright. Fish Idol. So I believe this is what everyone is saying. You really need the holy water because it can apparently purge a negative thing. Let's see what the wiki actually has to say. We're going to do that, but let's find out the info. Where's the curio page? Fish Idol. It's whiskey and chocolate. Fish Idol. So, oh no, this doesn't do that. This is a damage buff until camp. We got whiskey and chocolate. 1 sec. So, looks like if we just poke the fish idol, there's a... Oh, it's really bad. Don't touch the fish idol, because you're going to get a debuff. until you camp. But if you holy water it first, you get an 80% damage boost until camp, but I think it's only 50-50 chance of it happening. So it feels like it's not even worth interacting here. I'm gonna ignore. What was the knight's name that sat at the round table? Circumference. It's the coral that removes it. Okay. Yeah. No scout, so we have to keep going here. There might not be any more battle rooms, but we have no way of knowing. There's a trap!
Cruel machinations.
2 damage is fine.
life
It's stress that's annoying.
with a singular purpose.
Contains loot. Another torch. Oh, we can drop the door. Here's your lore. Wow, so much lore. Coral? Eerie coral? Coral! So is that the one? So, eerie coral. So if you just poke it, you get a chance of healing stress or getting stress. But if you use medicinal herbs, it purges a negative quirk. That's insanely good. Now, can it purge something that's even kind of like semi-locked here? Yeah, it can. Now, Fear of Mankind's pretty shitty, actually. We could guarantee to remove Fear of Mankind. These, again, aren't necessarily deal breakers. I'm actually wondering about doing Juna. Hey, Juna. I'm thinking this might be the strongest. Because that's really bad. The stress would be one thing, because we have autotophobia or whatever on the other one, which is 20% more stress. But the minus 10 accuracy, I think, is just horrible. Purge the Crusade. Yeah, I guess because it's a locked one. Yeah. So 50-50, we might purge something that's really hard to purge. Or to buy off. Alright. Oh, shit, it's herbs, not holy water. Oh, well. Deviant tastes. So now you can brothel. Except you can't, because you still can't brothel while you have God-fearing. So that's the thing. Neither God-fearing or that were bad. Anemic we could sort of live without as well. Whereas I think this trait is really bad. Like, I got the argument for removing this, but I actually wonder if Fear of Mankind's really cheap, though, especially since you're not level 3 yet. Maybe we'll just make sure to buy it off. Maybe that's the best way to do it. Torch and go. Hopefully we get a scout that confirms the next room is empty. Nope. We have to go and check. Coral! Alright. Done. Should we just keep coming back here with like 5 or 6 stacks of holy water? There you go. Juna's now flawless. Why'd I put a Y there? Must be something with like the dialogue box for like other people. So MJ, I'm gonna give you a +1. Yeah. Hunger. I'm not gonna bother with the light here, because it actually might be a good one for us to decrease the light after the combat starts. And then just walk all the way back over here in the darkness. It is 0 fighting. What's up, guys? Oh, is there whiskey and chocolate? Hang on. Let's get back to the central room. So traps can respawn, so we might run into some on the way here. Alright, we never interacted with that curio because it was bad, right? Yeah, the problem... Okay, so the pluses in the front would be nice because you could sort things alphabetically or something like that. The problem is there's no good controls for, like, tweaking existing text. It's kind of annoying. You gotta do, like, a lot of backspacing and stuff. Okay, keep moving here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna recheck ourselves. I'll double check the whiskey and chocolate fund. Do. Oh my god. A lot of hunger pop-ups. Okay, we have enough for another hunger and a camp, though, so... Alright. Let me check our situation. What the hell? Oh man, I guess I was really distracted. I'm terribly sorry, Akbuju. Like, really sorry that we didn't get that right away. Just too distracted. I'm just too stressed. That is an incredibly generous donation. Holy crap. Thank you very much. Again, I can't say enough how amazing it is that you guys keep making this community exist. I want to do what I'm doing forever, and hopefully we can do that. Mostly because the implication would be that I'd live forever too, and that wouldn't be bad too. Let's go work on that immortality serum, shall we? Thank you very much for that, AK. That will buy me a single bottle of hand sanitizer. Okay, we're fine here. Don't worry about it. One of the nice things about all the travel that I do is I have a ton of half-full bottles of hand sanitizer in the house, so we're okay. It's all in favor of the toilet paper fund. Mic is visible again. Okay, thank you. Let's do that. Okay. So it is fairly dark right now. Well, we can start the next room anyway. I'm gonna move here. We know it's empty. Barnacle crusted chest. Looks like we want to shovel this one. We've already done that. Yeah, shovel off the barnacles. We get tons of good stuff. We definitely want these relics. I guess we'll get rid of the stack of 200 gold for now. Oh, I can throw the protection stone on someone. There you go, Mr. Negative Speed. Okay, call. Okay, I'm happy with that. And yeah, we do have the one torch. I'm gonna say... I was gonna say, I want to torch up before we go into a room to maximize the chance we get a scout, and that will tell us if we need to go to the southern room or not. Alternatively, I could just camp. We're about halfway through the dungeon. I mean, we're not too badly hurt, but I mean, we could do with some de-stressing and maybe setting up some buffs. And at the end of camping, we do end up with full light. So I say we go into the room and we just camp instead. I know the room is empty, but I'm stopping here because the scouting happens when you enter a room. So if I wanted to max my scout chance, I would want to light up everything before I enter the room. It won't scout from a room you've already been. Okay, but I haven't been to this room yet. We got a scout to reveal that it's empty, but we haven't actually entered it yet. Unless I'm wrong. Oh, gift subs. Zareth, thank you very much for that. That's awesome. I'm gonna say we're gonna go in and camp. Oh! Wow, we got lucky with our scout. Actually, then. Okay. Change, I think we still camp. We get another wave? Did we get a second wave of gift subs? Oh no, it's just because of the extra posts. Go down and fight in the darkness. I mean, that would be the boldest and most rewarding move, right? And we'd also open the, I don't know if opening the treasure when it's dark makes any difference. Go fight, camp that final T. All right, a lot of people want more boldness. Let's go with more boldness. This could generate a lot of stress, but we'll try to go for it. So there's a trap right away. I'm gonna, well, actually, Juna's got quite a lot of stress now, and has the trap disarm chance. So we'll do that. Burn off 8 stress from Juna. A bag of emptiness, just like my hope. And a bag of a little bit of loot. Okay.
Darkness closes in.
The thing I don't like about starting the combat pitch at blackest pitch is that the surprise chance is not great for us. But let's try it. Oh, we still surprised them. That's actually really good luck. Because I don't know what the surprise odds are at different lighting levels, but I was not filled with a great deal of confidence. Flashing daggers! Tentatively appendage! Oh, is that guy surviving 1 HP? Every time! Can we kill you? No, 2 to 3 damage is not very good. Whereas there's about a 50-50 chance we finish this guy off.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
What's your stun resistance? Only 10%. We've got 110 base. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I mean, I could hit him. There's a chance we kill him, but it's not tremendous. Whereas I'm guaranteed to stun him, so I'm gonna do that. And actually, we did pretty good damage with that at 8. No complaints about that. So both these are going to get to act, unfortunately. Healing crit. Okay, that honestly could be worse. You're going to stress out someone who has no stress so far. Okay, I'm fine with that. We are getting a lot of stress with the darkness, though. Flash and dagger not as good here, unfortunately. 3 to 5 with the dart. Okay, actually, I'll dart you. Unless we miss, it's going to kill you from either the dart itself or the blight follow-up. We don't really need a heal right now. Maybe I'll just tentacle in the back. Maybe we can curse you. Minus 75. I think I just do this. It won't kill you, but it should bring you fairly consistently into kill range. Vulnerability Hex is good, but I don't think it speeds up the combat here. Like, I don't think it prevents enough, and so I think it's better just go for the kill. Okay, I'm gonna do this, even though you're still in the far back, and I can't do anything here, which is unfortunate. We'll just do that. Things forward. You've got speed 10, so you're almost certainly gonna go first, and you are. Yes, I know they're Eldritch. Here, what I want to do, that's plus 2%, plus 9%. So if we hit this, there's a chance we actually don't kill him here, but we got other people ready to go. And I'm trying to increase the chance that we get a crit, which we didn't get, but oh well.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I'm going to drop a single torch in favor of the Jade. Don't think you can be surprised by mobs that have been scouted. Oh. We could use the torch. I guess it doesn't matter. We use it or throw it out at this point. It makes no real difference. Because it doesn't affect the loot from the chest, right? Well, okay. You want to see if we can camp while this is open? Let's give it a test. Let's see if we can use the firewood while the victory screen is open.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay. I mean, that looked weird. But okay. And darkness does affect loot from chest. Okay, well, it is going to be fully lit after the camp, but we got an extra piece of loot after it, so I guess that's fine. I think I heard more whiskey and chocolate. It's Wolfhound Lewis! Hey, Wolfie! Having to self-isolate and might be going into quarantine because of the stupid COVID-19, but at least I can still watch you and play video games instead. Oof. Any chance it can be a Houndmaster in Darkest Dungeon. Wolfhound Lewis would be an excellent name for a Houndmaster. We have one currently. We are really looking for a second. That might be a little stronger than the first one. We'll see. Okay, there's obviously a lot of stress going on. I don't remember which one of us, first of all, has the no ambushes at night ability. Someone's got one, right? Guys, we don't have a campy ambush thing. I mean, we want a zealous speech. Everyone lose stress. Everyone get resistance to stress. Okay, we'll have to try about unlocking one. I do like the huge boost to scouting chance is kind of nice, but well, we're not really wounded. Get the scouting chance, and is that us for time? Oh no, 2 more. Which means, okay, that's stress protection. That's removing stress. 8, 10, 6. Let's run tracking instead. Alright. Nighttime ambush?
The light.
Nope. No
the
nighttime
promise of
ambush.
safety.
Hooray! Alright, heirloom chest. We will use a key for bonus lootage. Nice. Okay, backtracking. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Chanting ambush. So again, traps can respawn, we've learned. I can't remember. Did we learn monster fights can respawn too? I'm not sure. Okay, we're going to go into fight right away. Lighting's okay to maximize our odds. Let's go here. And order battle's good. Yeah. Let's try to remove your dodge and mark you. Set up a kill. There you go. You went from 13 dodge to 0. Unfortunately, no surprise going on. So you've already acted. Well, so let's do some efficient damage up front. And flashing daggers to finish you and do that. Not getting to take advantage of the mark there, but that was still okay. Actually, the dodge is still good. Bleed of 3 damage. Well, 2 damage now. So if we have a bandage, I'm not sure that saving 2 is worth it. I'm going to save this for now. You've already gone. Let's just finish this guy off. New round. Okay, we are getting to go first, which is nice. Weird reconstruction. I don't know. You've already been cursed and things. I mean, I guess I can do this. You do the bonus. You're not Eldritch. But it'll guarantee you get into a kill zone. On the other hand, maybe I do just want to drop a heal here. Okay, so he's full healed. You got an extra tick of bleed, though. Womp womp.
Masterfully executed.
There you go. You're going to die when you take your turn, which is probably now, and it is now. Now, what's nice about this...
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
He's got 6 damage in the queue now. But it's perfect that we can heal him now, and clear up the space, and everything is groovy. Let's keep moving. There's a curio here. It's just a box. What's in the box? Nothing. May as well do this just to maximize chance of scouting, which should be pretty high right now with all our modifiers. Hey! Not a critical one. We didn't get 2 rooms, but that'll be okay. Move there. Fight along the way. Which I feel like, yep, we're good. Light's okay. No bleeds. Ooh, a thrall. Oh, these are the explodey ones, right? Eventually they'll want to explode. Still, I mean, we got to start with flashing daggers. I mean, come on. We might get lucky. Oh, we got a dodge. I mean, we could have vulnerability. We could have done different things, but it felt okay. I feel like... Actually, this is better. As long as we hit, he'll die.
Eradicate.
Actually, it brings him into a good position. Can we smite you? As long as we hit.
Annihilated.
Okay. Gargling Grab, which I think increased the stress. Ah, but we dodged it. Yeah, Gargling Grab was a stress move. I mean, we could heal ourselves, but I don't think there's much reason to do it. We're just vulnerable. You can't dodge, and you have no protection anyway. I know, a weakening curse in case you get to take an action with your speed 0. Does a little bit of damage. Pick to the face! 3 to 5 round, they explode. Yeah, I mean, we've run into them once before, and God, these low damage rolls.
Mortality clarified.
Did someone say 3 to 5 rounds?
Strike.
How did we roll, like, all the worst damage on that? How did we not kill the guy with 0 dodge, 0 protection, and not that many hit points? Holy shitballs, that was bad. Too bad we've already camped, you guys. Alright, 8 food. We'll probably only eat a meal 1 time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and eat this guy so that he can't... Hopefully he doesn't get 1 shot at the start of combat or something awkward like that. We're full of citrines. I don't think I care about grabbing the other one. I mean, maybe we could dump the holy water or something, but citrines are only 250. I'm just going to leave them be. There's going to be a fight. Full torchlight. Oh, I could have stacked those torches there. You're right. I guess the automatic thing, like if I hit T or whatever, I think it grabs it from the top of the list, right? Not necessarily the smallest stack. Or maybe it's just all been clicking. I'm sure it's got to be partially clicking. God damn, the opening with the stress move. Okay, this is going to be... We've had a lot of really good runs back to back here. This one we're definitely coming out with some damage. I think I have to open with the Abyssal Artillery. It hits 2 people. They're both Eldritch. I would love to do a heal, but we've got to go and get some damage going. Let's flash here. We'll hit this guy. Although this guy's got 75% protection. So actually, flashing daggers would be kind of a waste here. So what we'll do instead is maybe Poison Dart. I mean, if you live 2 rounds. With a Throwing Dagger. If it crits, it'll kill you. 16% chance only of that. If this crits, actually, it could still kill. Nope. Fight for 3, and then you're going right away. Well, we don't have to hit him again, so there's that. Maybe I should focus on this Thrall, apparently. Or, you know what? I'm going to come hither the shaman. Because the other guy's already dead. Okay, grab. Dodged! Sure, dodge. 19%. That's pretty good. Being brined? Mmm. Getting ready to cook some nice meat. Okay, we're definitely going to do a weird reconstruction right now. He's already dead. It's not big heal. And you got the bleed? Seriously? So it's effectively only a 3-point heal there. Although poisons and protection of resistance is really what we're going to do on this guy, which we don't have. Although I can uppercut him, maybe get stunned.
Devastating
50% stun protection, but there we go. That's good. Take all.
A trifling victory.
Heirloom chest, we don't have a
But a
key,
victory,
but
nonetheless.
we'll still get some loot. Just not the bonus, and that's okay. We did get the scout. Okay, we don't have to go north, but I will and just check the curio. You've got, it's just 2 points worth of bleed, right? And we don't have a bandage anyway? Okay, so we'll just go here. Chest, we want to shovel you, yes? Yes, we do. Backtrack, come in here. Down this way. More barnacles. Let's say I can probably get rid of the last shovel now. There's a curio in the last room. I mean, conceivably we could just torch up and then throw it away. We might go into the last torch fight. No, actually, I think we'll be fully
As
lit.
the light gains purchase, spirits
There's going to be
are
a battle
lifted
here and there, but
and
I bet you
purpose
there'll
is
be
made
light
clear.
throughout. Eat the food. The thing is, if we get a hunger event right now, it would be really bad. And it's possible. Anti-venom's useless maybe for this one? Yeah, okay, we'll do this, we'll do that. So, light's okay. Yeah, but I'm worried about there being a food event. We'll eat the food right before we enter the room. But not until then. Yeah, never go under 4 food, exactly. Alright, bunch of groupers. Who, as far as I can tell, just deal damage. Oh my god, these tiny heals. At least you resist the bleed this time. I think your bleed... Oh, it's 50%. It's not so bad. Flashing daggers! Where those can hurt bad, yeah. We don't have stuns or this. I mean, we could stun someone, but I think... This is more efficient to hit both, but I think what I have to do is smite this guy. As long as I hit, he's gonna die. Okay.
Decimated.
He's not decimated. He's 100% dead. I know, language evolves. That's the thing. He is hitting... Okay. I mean, at least we've got the Death's Door mechanic, so he's not gonna die from one attack. Crit heal? Did get the bleed. Bleed resistant, 50%. But big heal, that's good. Get rid of some of the stress, that's excellent. Extra. Not marked, it doesn't matter. So it's 5 to 9. So 14, so 7 average. This is going to be 4 plus 3, 7 average. It's the same. I mean, the blight resistance, I guess, is a different roll. Chance to hit is the same. The chance to crit is about the same. Yeah, I think these two attacks are effectively equal here. And yeah, you're not going to die to the blight tick. You need 2 extra damage. Okay, you've already gone, so now we know we can ignore you. You'll get the second blight tick. So effectively, this did more. It's just, if it's only going to get 1 blight tick, the damage comes out the same, but if it's more, then it's more. I think I'll go for the attack here. Because there's a chance to kill. I'm just going to attack some randoms here, because what I'm hoping is we get 1 more heal before he goes again. And that is happening. Excellent. 9. Alright, bleed resist. And let's finish him off. Okay.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
No bandages. Nope. So, we got 2 damage coming. Doors here. Torch the
The
foe.
match is struck.
And no more time
A
is going to go.
blazing
We don't get another
star is
hunger
born.
event. So. And enter. Alright, fairly standard fight against these guys. A statue I don't want to touch. Some daggers I want to flash. Go on. Yes, and we will try to remember to kill the lights. Try. Even without them being Eldritch, it's a fairly efficient attack. Holy dodge! He's got a 50% stun resist. Maybe I just wail on him. I gotta level up come hither. I guess I couldn't because he wasn't high enough level yet. I don't know, if I do this, pull him forward, we might get a good J'accuse here. Yeah, there you go. Because as long as this hits, it'll kill him. And then do very efficient damage. Hooray! Planning! I mean, it was, you know, reliant on things happening in a certain order and the attacks landing and me being correct about my feeling about how much damage I could probably expect. But it did work out. This, if I roll max, he will have fatal damage from this.
The
There you go.
ground
Crit works as well.
quakes.
I mean, better even because of the de-stress. So now he's going to die once he takes his turn, so I don't have to hit him anymore. No reason to do healing at this point. You don't have any dodge or anything, so a weakening curse you. Having the vulnerability to you. There you go. So you'll do less damage. Yeah. Oh, and the protection? Hold on. Damage and protection. The other one's dodge and mark. Right, I gotta remember it's got the mark, which would have been actually pretty useful there. I forgot it marks.
Great is
I
the
mean,
weapon that cuts
reducing
on
his
its
damage.
own.
Yeah, because we weren't gonna kill him right there anyway. I think that'll generate stress. MJ's definitely gonna need a rest. Yeah, no reason to stop and delay this. We'll just go for the damage. It's
Monstrous
gonna be okay.
size has no intrinsic
Fucking likes
merit,
every time.
unless inordinate
Every
exsanguination
time.
be considered a virtue.
And yeah, we're not going to touch that. Let me just double check. No, there's nothing else I want to do. Let's go home.
At last, wholesome marine life can flourish. If indeed there is such a thing.
Wholesome marine life. Okay, there. Collected heirlooms. 10,000 gold's not bad. I mean, we did 20 last time, but that's sort of to be expected. Oh, we got a quick reflexes on Juna. Guys, I think we're having our first 4 pluses. 4 pluses. Vecca getting evasive, kind of sexy too. If Juna had a negative trait, I'd
The
throw him in
beating
the
heart of the
sanatorium right now
gambling hall.
to lock in the speed thing
Now,
and that.
bloodless and
I suppose we
still.
might still. Oh yeah, you only have 2 traits. So these aren't even gonna get replaced. Possibly the 2 best traits. I'm gonna screenshot this shit. Possibly the 2 best traits in the game. They're both on Juna, who has no negatives. Like, alright. Yeah, that's fine. I know it's expensive. I think we do have to send a biz. Now that you're full here, I think we have to send you to the treatment ward. I hate that the stress versus humans one got locked. That's annoying. It might be worth getting rid of it. Anemic's bad too. Obviously, anemic's a lot cheaper. But my point is, the best trait that a biz has here is probably Slugger. That's ranged. His smite is melee. Whole lance is melee. And on guard's also exceptionally good, of course. It's actually really good. I do face humans fairly often. I don't know, I'm tempted to do this, and while we're here, lock something. I realize it's expensive. The question is, do we do on guard or slugger? I don't think a meditator... Warrior of Light is actually really nice. 10% damage torch above 75, which normally it will. Arguably, Warrior of Light might do more than Slugger, because this also works with the Zealous Accusation. Assuming our torchlight is above 75, which it normally will. Yeah, I think the way I play Warrior Light might be the value. So do we actually invest 10,000 bucks? We have 27,000 right now. I know I'm in the way or whatever. We have 27,000 right now. Do we invest 10,000 here? I think the answer is probably a yes. Remove anemic. Oh, go to the Cove. So keep running the Cove with the Biz and hope we can remove that. We would save a lot of money. Yeah, alright. We'll remove the cheaper one. I do want to lock in a positive quirk, though. Like, I don't mind if Meditator gets replaced. Really, I'd almost like to lock in On Guard, Slugger, and Warrior of Light. Done. Juna, you're officially getting your 4th plus, my friend. What a sick bastard. What a sicko. Here, what we're going to do, though, we need to make sure to unlock another trait for you. Kind of want to, like, unlock night moves. You know, it's not actually a deal breaker. We might want to save money for upgrades instead. That's actually kind of possible. MJ's leveled up, so we can level up these things. I kind of like the skills we ended up with. I didn't use them very well. You're super stressed. Hold on. We're not bringing you right now anywhere. Let's, we're going to want to bring you back. You're quite good. Let's get you cloistered. Alright. Let's check the wagon. Just checking real quick with the traits. Torn rotator. That's a pretty good plague doctor. Eh? And we only have one. A sickly plague doctor. I mean, if you're sickly, you might want to be the person who researches the disease and figure them out. That's really... These are really good. I'm going to draw another name. Where's Moobot? Draw entrance. It's Rene Carda. Rene, welcome to the party. Rene Carda. Blam. And grab you, and I guess...
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
I think it's a pretty clear plus on this one. I like it. Plague Doctor can heal disease while camping too. Oh yeah, that's actually really potent. Because it saves you a lot of money and a whole week of downtime. Put me in, coach. Alright, let's figure out what our next mission's going to be. So if we pull these guys out, and just for reference, if we look at the levels, we still just got the 3 level 3s. Ideally, I think I'd like to get Vec at a level 3, and then we have our party. Like, Abyss and Shanix up front, Snoopy in the 3rd position, Vecca in the rear. Kind of a good party. We could go to do a level 3 dungeon right now, one of the yellow veteran dungeons right now. Vecca would just start the dungeon with extra stress, but we may as well just wait, right? I think that's kind of reasonable. Abyss, okay, so we're not going to do Cove right now, because we'll wait to bring Abyss maybe on there. Although I kind of see the appeal of grinding the Cove to remove negative traits. I'm going to go do a Ruin. How about a Ruin? Martyr Seal is good, boss of the Cove. Oh, it's all spiky because it's a boss fight. Oh, is this a boss fight too? Oh! Okay, hold on. Martyr Seal, very rare. Okay, yeah, this turns you into a death machine when you're at death's door, but then the plus 15% max HP is good all the time. And here, we've got Ethereal Crucifix. Bonus damage against Eldritch, bunch of bleed resist, minus 20% max HP. Oof. We just don't want to do the Cove boss? Didn't realize it wasn't yellow here. Let's do the Cove boss. Medium run. I'm gonna take level 3 resolve. Yeah, I don't remember. Can you... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the level 3s won't go into a level 1 run. So we can't bring them at all over here. And that's like why you need the bigger party and a fair amount of flexibility, because it turns out you could find yourself a little bit screwed for doing some of these low level dungeons, going with like some level 0s or something, or, you know, ideally grind it out somewhere. Diggory. I think we might bring another bounty hunt. Okay, let's think. Cove, fishes, bleeds, bad. Yeah, so you got the bleed. I mean, you got the stun interaction, which is kind of good. You got the marking, which is kind of funny, although we don't have humans really, so I don't think that's going to be the thing. I think maybe we bring Vecca with the idea of trying to get you to your level 3. That becomes a little bit tempting. Yeah, and I think your comp is kind of all right. Juno, what's your stress level currently at? 18. Troy's at a 15. And I mean, clearly I like me some grave robbers. So I mean, this might be. We don't have frontliners. I mean, Pook can run everywhere, but he's so fragile. Maybe. Oh, well, there's a frontliner. Like that. Kana. You do generate Blight with this. There's all sorts of weird positional shit we want to do with you. Like, we might want Kana to be in the front of the party, so you can actually just start the fight with an Adder's Kiss, and then you'll back away. You can even start the fight with an Impale, potentially, for some of the fights. Can make a Mark party. Yeah, huh? Because with Captivate, now, ranged does plus 40 versus Mark. It also blights, which is good. Okay. Oh, right. Is this a medium one? It is a medium, so there's camping, which means the... Oh, that's Shield Breaker, right? Not Bounty Hunter. It's the Shield Breaker that can have the nighttime event. So I think we're fun. Our parties are fun, but I say best with trinkets. Yeah, and I'll try not to forget trinkets this time. Okay, we need to also... Okay, let's assume this is our party. Let's guild it up here. Yeah, we could change your abilities, which we might do. Okay, let's unlock that anyway. That's going to be okay. Lead out. You're just using those guys, which I think I'm pleased with. Juna, you're good there. Vecca, you're good there. No money to spend there either. Okay. I want tracking. And you've already got 4. Bomb might be better. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is a level 0. Yeah, you're right. Do we have the bomb? You've got some stress, though. Unless I bring Puck. Unless I bring Troya. Because you're right. He is level 0. Stack Blights. Troy needs a little adjustment here. Cure Blight Bleed. Actually, I think the Toxin Trickery is really useful in this, isn't it? Because I think there's a lot of things that like to put bleeds on us, so we can use this to self-purge bleeds. Double flash and double fun. Do a lunge pretty well. Oh, that's true, because they could keep alternating lunges. As long as they're blighting, and then they just keep alternating positions with lunge. And actually, if someone lunges in front of Slubbert King, Slubbert could just break through to move forward again. Do we get rid of Pick to the Face? It is nice because it's got armor piercing, and some things here do have protection. But do we really care about protection when we've got poison darts? Yeah, if we keep Pick to the Face, though, what do? We get rid of Flashing Daggers? I mean, that's crazy. Although we don't really need the bleed resist debuff on the Flashing Daggers, because we don't have anyone from that. Lunge is 2 forward. Helling gets damage buff. Oh yeah, it is forward 2. I kept seeing Lunge 1. So I guess the question is Toxin Trickery versus Pick to the Face. We can swap this mid-combat, or not mid-combat, but during the dungeon. No, I don't know the mechanics of the boss. Going in blind. I knew about the Necromancer's Apprentice. I knew that was going to be a bunch of skeletons being summoned that I may not want to, like, I don't want to focus on them. I want to focus on killing the boss. It is bonus damage against Blight and Marked with the Thrown Daggers. Although, I suspect, since we're going for a boss kill, probably just stacking Blight is more what we want. Maybe you don't need Toxin Trickery. Maybe we have a little bit of variation. You can have Pick to the Face. Keep going with this for now. Looks like I think there was some more stuff we could do in the guild now with our new party. Yeah. Lunge, dart, Toxin Trickery. I'm gonna unlock the Toxin Trickery here for Juna, so we can potentially do a swap, and you've got that. Oh, Troya needs an armor upgrade. Done. Okay. So Troy's just level 1 resolve, but that's going to be fine. Everyone's got level 2 abilities, level 2 weapons. Didn't pull any cultists. Yeah, well, and we've got it unlocked. I was just looking like, maybe I'll draw. We can swap, but I'll prioritize Demon's Pool instead of Weakening Curse, I think. Because I'm not really expecting. I mean, the boss might have protection, I suppose. But again, even if it does, we're just going to stack debuffs like blights on it. So, we'll see. We don't need vulnerability if we don't do marks. But, oh, are we not packing any of the mark abilities? No, because it's the Thrown Daggers. Okay, you're right. I'll prefer this. Again, we can make some swaps as we go. Alright. Cove. Kill a Siren. No idea what to expect from a Siren. At all. Full stack of food, at least. Probably at least another 4. Full stack of torches, an extra couple. Herbs. Let's bring like 3 herbs, because the herbs and the Cove is the combo, right? Four shovels. Trinkets. Yes, thank you. Let's bring a couple more torches. Let's bring just more food. We're gonna spend more. We'll be ready to go. All right. Let's rip all the torches, the things out. How do you got speed 10? Oh, because you're Corp. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll add that there. Yeah, -1 speed, but a frac ton of dodge. Okay, that's all the role-specific trinkets. Do we just want to tank you up? Like, just tank all your speed, but give you the HP and protection? Maybe? Yeah, who's got the lowest bleed resistance? Well, there's your answer right there. 30% bleed resistance here. So I think what we'll do is we'll give you the blood charm. Because right now, with such a low bleed resistance, even healing you is a pain in the ass. 30% trap over here. Let's get you maxed out on trap. I think the crit might be better than 1 extra point of speed. I like that. Yes, we took the survival guide. That's there. The scouting is real value of this, but I also want to optimize having one person really good at disarming traps. We're only 35% scouting. 25, 35. But I guess we'll take it. Change color of the grave robbers? I guess we could. That's true, huh? I like the red. We'll keep you there, and then we'll have Troya be in red. I like it. Leave a trinket slot open for loot. I mean, I guess that's possible, but no, I'm okay with this. Let's go. This is going to be our final dungeon of
My
darkest
lofty
dungeon
position wasn't always
oh,
accompanied
that's
by
3
the fear
now.
of office.
All right, I think multiplayer is
And
probably
there
going
was
to
a
be
time when I could
1 or
walk
2
the
knockout
streets
rounds.
or raise a glass
do it
in the
under the
tavern
laws,
without
just time.
concern for molestation.
Did I not bring bandages?
Faithful as the tide, one precocious village waif made it her hobby
putting
to
that coffee
shadow
mug
my
aside so I don't
every
knock it over.
errand. It was charming then, troublesome later. I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Ooh, critical scout right at the start of the dungeon. That's nice. So we can assume the boss is probably in this room right over here because it is the furthest from the entrance, and that is, in fact, our goal. What is this? Yeah, I didn't bring bandages. Bas-relief. Maybe a shovel does something with this. I feel like that's pretty unlikely. So that's my guess. It is shovel. Whoa, holy shit. Shovel for plus 100 stress. Okay, this is like burning a book. Now, if we just touch it, there is a 2/3 chance of a positive quirk. 66.7% positive quirk. There's a 22% chance of a negative quirk. 11% chance of a disease. I'm tempted to touch it. We're gonna do it Slubbert over here. Slubbert's gonna lick the bas-relief. Ooh! Steady! Minus 10% stress. 100% of the time, it's worth it. 60% of the time. That is a trap there. There you go, it's now glowing. So, the trap disarm, 100%, 120. Oh, I didn't realize they were so good at disarming traps. Well, here, let's... You get slightly more stress. We'll disarm with you. Excellent. And there's going to be a curio by the end of it here. Is it just a box? It's just a box of barnacles. And we're going to shovel it well. Oops. There's a trinket. Oh, -4 dodge is pretty bad. 10% damage is good, but that's a lot of dodge penalty. Alright, it's going to be a fight. There we go. Max light for this. Fishies. Daggers. Oh. Seriously, with the heal? As I say, the second flash and dagger, and both my grave robbers go really fast. I'm like, we might just be able to go flash and daggers, and kill both dudes in the middle. Turns out we're gonna kill none of them. Well, that's crappy.
Confidence
there to at least finish
surges
him
as
off.
the enemy crumbles.
Ooh, guarding. Okay. Well, I'll just Iron Swan this guy.
Annihilated.
Yeah, you got 58% protection. Now, that's partially because you got the extra buff. So let's blight you. You did, yeah, only 10%, so there you go. You can start to accumulate a little bit of blight damage. Do some there, too. Just ignore the guy who's being guarded. Ow. 0 on the heal. Because of course. Well, I guess we're attacking this one. Protection be damned. There you go. He's still got 10, so he's got 2 rounds left, so we do have to hit him one more time. Crit. And another stack of the debuff. So yeah, he's gonna take 9. So now he's dead. That's good. Stop hitting Troya. Oh god. Oh, right, it's gonna hit the wrong person, so I guess it doesn't matter. Heal! Okay, that's not much. Resist the bleed! Okay.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Troya, not me, says Juna.
Seize
Hey, we got
this
bandages!
momentum.
How much bleed you got left?
Push
4
on
points
to
of...
the
Yeah, you know what? Let's,
task's
bandage that. Unlock strongbox. I think we can get extra loot with the skeleton key. Still. Nope. Never mind. Okay, well, now we know. So, I think we can just touch the chest here. Let's make sure it's someone fully healthy in case there's a trap. That is not much in the way of gold. Okay, towards the boss. Open the box.
A handsome
So now the
reward
question is, do
for
we
a
want to
task
just
well
rando eat a little
performed.
bit of food with Troya before we go into this? I need a couple pieces of food, just to minimize the chance that we get a really bad series of events. We're going to waste 2 points of light here.
The light, the promise of safety.
Surprised! Okay, good. That's the reason I wasted the light. And yeah, let's try the flashing daggers again. Sky tentacles. Or heal. No, sky tentacles. And a flashing dagger should kill this one now.
As the fiend falls,
Okay.
a faint hope blossoms.
And Iron Swan, the one in the back. Yeah, saving the food for this door is better, but although I would prefer to avoid having someone trigger it in the first place and generate some extra stress. Try not to spend too much food. Just want to get him out of, like, super danger zone. No sense in flashing daggers here. Yeah, I guess no matter what we hit you with. I mean, we may as well
Their formation
make sure
is
you get finished
broken.
off.
Maintain
Maybe
the
taking
offensive.
an action there. He hadn't acted yet.
Masterfully
And
executed.
that should be enough bleed for you to die. 'Cause I think it's 3 point, right? Yep. So we can just wicked hack maybe the guy. Yeah.
Slowly.
All right, that was pretty good extra like side fight
This
we
is
got
how
going
a
on here.
life is taken.
Crits are good. Move charm.
Success so clearly.
I was gonna say we're definitely gonna be full. I don't
Or
remember
is
if we
it
could sell
merely
if I
a
shift
trick
click.
of the light?
No, because that doesn't matter. That doesn't make sense rather. We'll do that. And we're getting a lot of trinkets. Apparently, leaving some extra room for trinkets may have been a ting. This is not a very useful trinket, a charm, I'm going to say. Now, I'm going to assume we can sell it for about $750. So we have to treat this like a non-stacking gem worth $750. I'm going to suggest that space is going to be fairly tight for a little bit longer. I think we just drop this. Yeah, I did stack the torches, so that's done. We got the key, we got things. I don't think there's anything else I want to toss out. I mean, we might end up tossing damage stone too at some point if we keep having inventory problems. Yeah, chuck it, drop it, excellent. It's a little scary sometimes when Chad agrees with you. It's like, hold on. Usually one of us is wrong. Now, are we both wrong? Could be. Torch is 76, so we can go into this. Well, it's an empty room, so. But we'll have full scouting bonus. Excellent. No trap spotted, which is too bad. Oh, we did get a critical, so that's handy. In case it tweaked anything. We actually could consider going curio free, like we can guarantee clearing the trap another curio, but that's a lot of extra distance for, you know, maybe just generic stress buildup. So we might just go straight for the curio battle. In any case, right now we've got to go just forward, so we're going to do this. Another journal page, which we're obviously not taking. I want to drop 2 torches. I guess I could just go and bop it all the way up and sort of wasting, you know, most of a torch, but not all of it. I guess I just drop this. I mean, the bandages will get used. Let's assume we're going to drop the damage stone at some point. I'm just going to do it now then. We'll have the bandages available for something that might come up, and that's going to be okay. Okay, fight's coming. We're okay with things. Let's go. Unless I want to focus fire the guy in the back. The stress wave's kind of a pain in the ass. No, I mean, how can we consider doing something other than slashing daggers? I mean, come on. We've established that it's the best. You're fairly buffed, but it's not a big issue. Apply again.
Continue the onslaught.
Apply more damage to the guy's already buffed.
Destroy
He's not going yet. That's
them
good.
all.
Hopefully we can kill him before he goes. He might go now. Yeah. Ow.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Oh yeah, Kuros might be more chance for negative trait removal. That's true. Full heal. No whammy on the bleed. Okay, that's a long bleed that he's currently got. Let's go ahead and bandage that off. It's 4 extra damage still. I guess we'll just get that.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Yeah, well, you already can't do lunge right now, but that's okay. Right, because the idea was like we're setting up so we can do like multiple lunging things. They do a lot of damage, especially if something's already blighted, which you are. There's our first lunge, you guys. Crit heal, don't bleed. Because you didn't really need much bleed or much healing. There we go.
By
Alright.
inches.
Flat out 10 HP. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Since the clams or whatever it was can show up in the hallways, I should check out these 2 curios. Just a box.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Let's go more stress.
Now
7.
it must be carried home.
May as well, even if we're running
A
some stacking
fortune.
issues.
Waiting to be spent.
No, it's empty. At some point we will rest, but not yet. I'm just wondering if I want to bring this up before we go into this room. And am I continuing down this way or not? Alright, I'm just going to go in as is. We might still get lucky on a scout. Oh, we did! We don't know what's in this hallway. But I guess since we know this one is empty, I will go here. There might be an extra fight, but it might be an extra chance at a curio. Well, it's a curio, just a sack. I'm gonna torch up here. Now that's worth 750, which isn't bad. I don't know if I want to drop anything else right now. I mean, this is worth more per than this. Right now the stack is worth more, but only by 375 extra. It might be worth dropping that and just going with emeralds. I mean, this stack of gold isn't worth much. I guess it doesn't. They only stack so much. Right now, dropping the gold might be the right thing. We could eat... No. I could just drop 2 food. Just drop 2 food? Alright, everyone wants that. Drop 2 food. Because we don't need to eat. Everyone's full. I mean... We got a touch of the rock, right? Should we just do it with Juna? Juna's gonna get like a bad quirk from it finally. Who's gonna touch the rock? We're gonna do it. 60%, 66% chance of a good trait. Maybe not the ones who have 4 traits already. So I'm gonna say either Juna or Vecca. Juna says no. All right, Vecca's gonna do it then. See, Juna, you should have done it. Manslayer. Urgh. Dodged. Alright, torch up. Go fight. See? Although Juna, if you had done it, it would have come out badly, because, you know, that's just the way things work. Well, if we flash and daggers here, we can hit the Acolyte, which is definitely a big hit target. You got protection, like setting you up with a bunch of bleeds and stuff early, so that you slow. No, we gotta. He did dodge. We're like what, 88% to hit? It was fairly good, but not good enough. Juna doesn't slay men, she flashes. Flashing daggers. Sky tentacles. Ah, did not get the kill on the Acolyte. That's too bad. If there wasn't that one dodge, we would have gotten it. Alright, bleeds. Well, you're fairly bleedable. 4 damage, although we could just hit as well. We could also just Iron Swan. Yeah, let's just take over the one in the back. Killing the one in the back means you can't do the tentacle attacks efficiently, but also it might just start to be healing time or debuff time. The flash is still good here. Let's try to land a hit on the Acolyte. There we go. For the kill. Lovely. Now what we're going to do is, yeah, we'll drop a poison dart on you, since we can't do command in front anyway. Take away some of your protection.
Impressive.
Octocestus. Okay. No bleed for you. 4 to 8. I mean, with the bleed resistance, well, so you're down to 37. Would it be better to bleed you here? 3 to 5. 4 to 8. 37% bleed. I can't do the math properly here. Whatever, just hit him. We don't know how many rounds he's going to be alive. We don't know if bleed would actually land on him or not. What do you got? 6 damage there? Okay, so we do still have to hit you one more time. There we go. Either the 3 or another stack. So now you're going to die when it's your action. Let's give it a little heal there. 26 heals. Don't get poisoned. You weren't that badly hurt anyway. Dodge there. Now you're going to be all alone. You're still being guarded. Well, that's kind of annoying. Because, yeah, I can't... If I attack him, it's going to hit him anyway. I don't think there's anything I can do to change anything. So, he's already dead. There.
Great is the weapon that cuts
Kind
on
of a
its
tiny
own.
annoyance, but... Alright, he's already dead as well. We don't really need a heal. I mean, I could try to heal myself for a point, but there's actually a better chance, like, I might just lose some. We got a bonus to our crit chance. We might have gotten lucky there. Man, so many trinkets in this run.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
I
insidious
definitely
killer.
want these. Honestly, I think we can live without the key for this run. Camp right now? You know... Ooh. There's gonna be 2 fights. Do we want to camp now? Because there's 2 fights in between us and the boss, so 3 fights in total left. Camping now would let us, like, manipulate, like, for maximum loot. But I kind of feel like I think we should wait. Throw the holy water or the herbs away. Not the herbs. We need herbs for potential trait removal. We'll find camp later. I think we dropped the key. I don't think the key does as much in this run. I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna take the crest and leave that behind. That's 750 bucks, almost certainly. So we'll leave that behind. Save key for the next room. Oh, there was a treasure. That's true. Well, we'll see. What is this thing? Ship's figurehead. Could probably light on a fire. Looks fairly innocuous. I'm betting if we touch it, the odds might be somewhat in our favor. Let's see what the wiki has to say. Ship's figurehead. No interaction. There's a 66%... Oh, it is all good, though, to touch. There's 2/3 chance we'll get stress heal, and there's a 1/3 chance we'll just get a huge buff until we camp. Now, the buff is to damage, so ideally I'd want the damage to be probably on one of the grave robbers, but there's the chance of stress heal is much higher, and removing the stress from the occultist would be probably worth it. Poke. Inspires. No more stress. Okay, we're definitely going to do 1 fight. before we camp. We might end up doing both of these depending on how it goes and just camp right before the boss. But probably we'll camp after this one because I think it'll be a good opportunity for us to get a few buffs in place for the final fight. Let's try to disarm the trap with you because you do have a little bit of stress. There you go. No more stress. Swap Grave Robber for double lunge. I mean, not swap them with each other, I assume. Swap with the Occultist, maybe, so they can lunge from the back. Troya's going for... It's not guaranteed. Troya does have a higher speed. I guess... Alright, that's not a bad point. It's more likely that Troya goes first, so Troya should be slightly further back for the lunge. That's a good point. If we're going to do lungy things. Wait camp until after the boss would be very valuable, saving dollars in town. Huh? So, I mean, again, we can lunge. It is plus 40 damage. So I guess from an actual expected damage point of view, the flashing daggers probably do about as much as a lunge. And the lunge does have focus fire, which is nice. So it's 7 to 14... 4 to 7, which is 8 to 14. So yeah, it's the same. It's just a question of, do we want it all on one? Do we want to split it between two? If you do launch a he's not stranded because the Hellion can break through. And get back in front. They're surprised. You know what? I'm gonna go for the daggers because A, for the memes, and B, like, we can probably finish you off with something, even if things don't work out well here. Like just a little love tap from, say, the artillery back here. Okay, it's a little more than a love tap. Minimum damage would have been sufficient, but I'll take it. That's gonna be okay. I can't, unless I get a really lucky crit. I'm not gonna kill you. I mean, I could do this here, which 85% chance to hit, same amount of chance to hit. I guess we'll go with the one with the crit chance. Never mind. Two grave diggers, flash mobs. I mean, I can literally give them like flashbang grenades too, not just flashing. I think flashbangs are one of their kit. They can really go hard on the theme. I might be thinking of someone else. I can't right-click right now because why would you ever be able to right-click during an animation? No, I'm thinking of someone else who's got the flashbang. Could do a heal. I don't think that's required. We'll yank you. We might get a crit and kill you. In any case, it puts you in a better position to maybe have someone else kill you. Eh, you're gonna go first. Ow. Bounty Hunter's the flash. Thank you. There we go. Good damage, killing him and putting some over there. Yeah, there's no way to kill you that way. But this could if it rolled max damage, which it did not. Oh! Oh no, he's not actually packing that. Whee! Lunged!
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I say we camp right now. Make some space. Since apparently this works.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Compassion is a
and
rarity
bleed.
in the fevered pitch of battle.
Heal you some more. Okay. And alright, we still have no ambush protection, which is kind of annoying. Pilfer, nah. Scouting chance, maybe. Self-crit bonus. Damage if you're in position 1, and a penalty otherwise. Let's sharpen your spear. I don't think any of these others really need to be run. You can buff someone else. No. Will night moves? I wonder if they stack. Oh, they both show up. Oh, yeah, the position. I guess they can't change the position right
The
now.
match is struck.
Okay.
A blazing star is born.
Done, done, done. Heirloom chest without a key, so we're not going to get bonus.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
There's going to be a fight on the
Paid
way.
for in blood.
Light's good. Surprise chance is really good. Seriously? Oh, the scouting chance. Never mind. Got confused. Right, we have, like, monstrously huge scouting. You've already acted. So I'm wondering, this might be a good case to not flashing daggers, and instead just try to focus fire. Actually, I think this is going to be a great case for us to do lungy things on this guy before he gives us stress generation. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I know we could have gotten the random supply out. Alright, there you go. Double lunges a go. Alright, so we'll curse you before you go. Dodged. So I could bleed you, but no. Breakthrough, hitting both. Moving forward. Oh, that's not bad. And then, yeah, we debuff our damage now, which is kind of annoying. We don't need to really heal anything. So I'll do that, although I don't know how much it matters. Kill you before you go this round. I can't lunge from here. Pick this up.
Decimated.
Right.
This expedition at least promises success.
Dude, something overconfidence there, Mr. Narrator.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Torch up. Everything's okay? Let's go. Yeah, we're on normal difficulty. Is it called darkest difficulty or whatever? I don't know, whatever the default is. A lot of dudes, a lot of surprise, a lot of lunge potential, but... Flashing daggers? I mean... And then if we can get a kill on that thing, gorgeous. No stuns for you. Actually, let me do this. If it hits, it'll kill. Clear some corpses as well. Opens things up in the front for you. I mean, you can't do your super targeted thing in the back, but that's going to be okay. Regular. Oh my god! Kill you before there's any guard or bullshit going on. Nice. Narrator cannot count. Confirmed. Poison darts. Poison darts. Oh, not actually selected. Eat blight. Down 5. Yeah, we'll do this. Remove some protection. Lower your damage. There you go. With less protection. Now that, unfortunately, you still have 2 HP, so you're going to get 1 extra attack going. 4 damage. Bleed resisted. Do that, that's fine.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Getting a
They
scout.
can be beaten.
There's a boss. I'm going to want a torch left over to go there. I'm going to want at least to walk over there with at least 4 food, just in case something terrible happens. I don't need the anti-venom. That's a lot of crests, though. Drop the shovels? Yeah, you're right, because there's no barrier. Oh, no! There's a barrier right there. We need a shovel. Let's consume our holy water. Yeah. Let's grab that. portraits really only stack up to 3? Jeez. You're right. There's no more, yeah. Damn, we didn't get a single one of those. Alright. That's a shame. Move on to the boss room.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
We'll be able to drop the last shovel. Shouldn't be anything in this. Let's make sure to torch up all the way. Alright. And again with the torch.
The way is lit. The path
So
is
I have
clear.
no idea what to expect from the Siren.
require
I've read
only the
zero
strength to
spoilers
follow
about
it.
it. And the problem is the bosses in this game tend to destroy you if you don't know what to expect. So the question will be, how quickly can I sort of maybe start to glean about what it is? Yeah, let's eat the rest of the food because we're not going to get a hunger event. Done. Can't eat the last one, which is fine. All right, let's go. Expect to die. Honestly.
The aquatic devils have
Well, you are
remade
very
the
pretty,
poor girl
Ms.
in their
Madam
image.
Siren. So,
is their
Eldritch,
queen
no protection.
and their slave.
Remade the poor girl in their image. She's their queen and their slave. Alright. 119 HP. You do have pretty good resistances. I don't know if we've got anything that lowers blight resistance. I know we've got things that lower bleed resistance, but that's not that helpful. Oh, you're going to take 2 actions this round. Okay. I mean, I think stacking the blight is probably still an okay way to start. Because it's going to last so many rounds. Right, the darts debuff their own too. Yeah, that's
Powerful
true. I mean, I don't think the first attack does, but the second one is going to be that much more likely. So, I mean, I think, yeah, we are just going to keep stacking these kind of sort of forever. We can, yeah, we may as well lower your damage. I should have changed Vecca's ability before coming into it, almost certainly, to get the second curse, the vulnerability curse. Whoa! Wait, what? Well, that was unexpected. Yeah, she's a Siren. Yeah, I get it. I mean, we could pop the bleed. And then we do get the dodge and speed buff. I don't know how long she gets control. Can she only do that once per? The dodge buff is pretty good. On the other hand, I think I'm just going to try to speed through here as much as possible. Ah! Resist both sides of it. That's a shame. Should we curse our buddy here? What's your move resist? Only 25%. I could yank her forward. Although there's not really any reason to do that, is there? There is a issue now, because I can't dart while I'm in the front. Yeah, best damage might be lunge. I suppose that's true. Especially since I could alternate these two. Yeah, I should probably try to lunge with whoever's in the back from now on. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna, I don't know, I guess I'll pick the grouper because I really got nothing else to do here. Yeah, this is actually really shitty. You're devouring everyone? That's probably super stressful, isn't it? No, just lots of bleeds. That's a lot of bleed damage here. Okay, thank you for dodging your friend. That much is good. Pressure crash. Dodged! Ah, we got our Hellion back. Okay. Being in the back is actually not so bad with the Hellion. What we're going to do here is we're going to recurse you. That had worn off, and I do want the damage debuff here, although that doesn't seem to be your biggest, most dangerous thing. Okay, still, okay, you have to be in the back to lunge. But this is a lot of bleed. I will go ahead and use Toxin Trickery now, which will save us from 8 bleed damage. and then sets us up for a nice dodge going forward to hopefully minimize how much we get. This is only 2 bleed damage, and I can't do my thing here. I mean, I could move back, but at least I can pick you, so we will. Now, are you going to go mind control someone else? The Hellion again. Resisted! Go, go, Hellion! Breakthrough! Only one square, but that's okay. Dodged! Oh, the resist was huge there. So many dodges. I mean, we do have a lot of dodge stuff going on. Yeah, we'll just poison dart you, especially since the light has worn off. He resisted both parts of it. Come on. Could drop a heal. We could try to debuff you again. Heal for 0. Dodged. Okay. We've got a lot of dodges on these guys. So, I wonder if I should just... No. I mean, maybe. Since she doesn't seem to summon someone for free every turn. Yeah, well, I mean, her especially right now, she's sitting, it's not at 25, it's more than that. Isn't she sitting at like a 36? No, maybe not. Okay, still, 25 is a lot of dodge. I'm gonna break through again, which will splash damage that guy, which is good. Do that, and put us in a better position. So, yeah, we could do lungy things. Forward 2 would put me in the front. Becomes kind of awkward still yet. We can do this. Yeah, we're hoping for the blight. We're also hoping for the debuff. Okay, we got both this time. Eat curses. Song of Desire. Oh, it's working now. No! Resisted again! Oh, yeah. It's pure skill, you guys. RNG's got nothing on me. Why would I say that now? Oh! Dim the lights! Thank you for not dying to the frickin' blight this turn. Dim the lights.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Boom! As I say, I'm assuming that one goes away. Okay, maybe it doesn't matter. I think she might have fixed
As
loot.
victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, the Carapace Idol is insanely good. We're clearly taking that. I guess we can drop the torches and the food, so I guess we take both these for money anyway. And just confirm, there's nothing here, there's nothing there, we're good. Let's go home. Yeah, we can drop the shovel too, whichever. Whoo-wee! And then, yeah, we got ourselves the Martyr Seal. So, I mean, we don't want the Death's Door stuff, but the 15% max HP, I think, is good all the time. And then every now and again, it'll go crazy sauce. Not much in the way of actual money. Huge amount of, whatever the crests are. I think those are the crests. Or the seals. No, crests, yeah. Oh, all of them. We do have a level 3 Juno now. Okay, Troya has become curious, which could be dangerous. Faded is insanely potentially good. I got it. Okay, hold on. Darkest Dungeon Faded. What does this actually translate to? Where's the quirks? There's the quirks page. Fated. 10% chance to turn any miss into a hit. So that only improves our 2-hit rate by 10%, really. So let's say we're hitting with an attack that's 90% to hit. 90% to hit, 10% to miss. Of that 10% to miss, 10% will change into a hit. So that just translates to 1% more likely to hit. Right? Is that correct? Which means it's kind of poopy. Faded. It's not impressive. It sounds great, but assuming I'm doing the math correctly, I mean, I guess the lower your chance to hit, the more important Faded becomes. Maybe later everything's got like incredible amounts of dodge. If you're getting to the point where you're 50-50 to hit, then Faded has all of a sudden become 5% better chance to hit. Which is still not that much. Juna's got a cough. Okay, we'll get that treated right away. Vecca's got the worries. And Slumbered King has hysterical blindness. Okay, it's only a penalty to accuracy if it stress is above 70, so we actually don't have to worry about purging that instantaneously. But, yeah, creeping cough. Full-on corona. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna get some treatments.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws.
Ooh.
Fools
More recruits
and
available this turn.
corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Increases chance of curing extra diseases. I guess you can have multiple diseases at once. I can't get a second patient cell. Although we have so many crests. I think it's worth getting 2 heals at once. If we do our crests, and we need to get up to 6 of these, so we're going to turn 18 of these crests into a bust. Check Barrack upgrade first. Okay, I'm going to do this anyway, because, like, the cost is fine. You know, we could do it. Actually, we can still do it. I don't know if that's what we need to prioritize. Because we could also upgrade the guild and the blacksmith so that we can get tier 3 skills and abilities for our tier 3 people. Right? Now, it might not still be worth doing this. Oh, wait, hold on. God damn it, that's patient cells. We already have 2 medical wards in place. Who had the one I didn't really care about? The Worries is really bad. And Creeping Cough is really bad. Oh, I guess I can only assign one at a time. Okay, Vecca. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. No. Vecca, get rid of your Worries. Juna, get rid of your Creeping Cough. Try to wash your hands more. I mean, come on. The treatment ward is currently empty. So if there's a high-value person that has a negative trait, it might be worthwhile. Troy, you have got Anemic, Enlightened, Curious. Curious to me sounds really bad. We could get rid of Curious, because it means that you'll interact with the Curio without our interaction, which could lead to horribleness. I mean, Enlightened is annoying, but not a game breaker. Anemic's pretty bad. But I think we get rid of Curious, and then what we do is we lock in something else. Probably Hard-Skinned. I like that. $5,400's really not bad. I like it. At least it doesn't steal the items like Klepto. That's true. She just needs to go, yeah. We're going to get rid of this, and yeah, Hard Skin is a really good quirk. We're at 5 over here, so if Troya would develop a new quirk, a new positive quirk, one of these would get replaced at random, and I would really rather not lose Hard Skinned. Curious is bad. So, when you're running around the dungeon, some of the curios, some of the random items you run into, if you just poke them, there could be a big risk. Normally, there's some sort of extra item you want to use to get a really good result. What happens with Curious is that your character might just randomly on their own choose to poke the thingy in a situation where you don't want them to be poking the thingy, and it could ruin the character almost. That's level of cost reduction. I mean, we could reduce it by another 10%, that's true. If I got which one more bust, I guess, you know what? Turns out, I'm okay with this, actually. Done. And I think we're going to do a lot of treatments. I think I actually am quite happy with the fact that we are going to be aggressively tweaking people. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. If we come here, only one person left in the party. Just remove you so that we can order properly. Let's check the stress situation. Yeah. We're all good. Stress-wise, which is kind of surprising. I can't believe how well we're managing the stress. So yeah, the Stagecoach, we might want to peek and see... Okay, there's an antiquarian there. We didn't just recently get an antiquarian, right? Because I probably would have brought one. What do they look like? Like this? With the little scarf in front? Oh no, Fuad, that's right. Okay, how do you look? Torn Rotator, Weak Grip. I mean, you don't know as much melee, but it's kind of poopy, and you got that. Okay, we don't need you. We've got another antiquarian. It's going to be okay. What we're probably going to do is try to run a level 1 dungeon with some of our lobies and get them to at least 1 level of things. I mean, it might be lobies with some high bees. But it would be nice to get them a little tick in a short level 1 dungeon. Because we want them to not come into a more proper dungeon with level 0, like if it's longer or something. Okay. Gambler, who cares about that? Natural Swing's really nice. So you won't prey and you're bad at gambling. But these are pretty strong. This Shield Breaker is really tempting. Here, let me just... We might not actually finish recruiting because... Oh man, we're not going to get any multiplayer today. Wow. There might just not be recorded multiplayer. Clutch Hitter, Quick Reflexes. Klepto sucks. But that's another possibility. not bad. That's reasonable. We can put up with this. I'm just using pluses right now to remember the ones that are okay. The Antiquarian, not so much. Tough's good. 2 bad traits is bad, and we've got 2 decent Hellions already. We're still looking for kind of a really strong Houndmaster. Yeah, that's not going to work. Now, you got more crit, which is nice. We're good in Highwaymen. Houndmaster with Zoophobia. I know, right? I don't know. Immersion therapy, maybe? This is totally neutral here for the man-at-arms. So we don't currently have a shield breaker. Am I right? Yeah. No, hold on. Oh, were we already full? Food's the Antiquarium. Yeah, we're already full. You don't have a man-at-arms either. I think Crafty Old Goat's gonna get dropped. Never used you. I haven't invested in you. The Yips is really bad. No, yeah, we can't work with the Yips. Sorry, Crafty Old Goat. There's a button to sort by class, which I have selected.
Wild eyes, and a stumbling gait.
But
this
you
one
still have
is
to look
no
at the
more
pictures.
good to us.
Like, it might be alphabetical, but mostly I'm having to, like, find it based on the pictures. Yeah, Kena over here is the shield breaker. That's what it is. Now, let's compare Kena. Eldritch Slayer is nice. Unerring with the range, we have some. Gambler doesn't matter. You have natural swing. I feel like this shield breaker is probably better than Kena. Yeah, you don't have that much ranged. You have some, admittedly. Hey, Demonac, congrats! Man-at-Arms. We don't have one, but I think we'll wait until we hopefully roll one with better traits. It's melee on one end and range on the other, return to my class. Oh, really? I guess so. Okay. That can help, maybe. Remind me, our Houndmaster, we've got one, but yeah, Puck of Cook's Hill, which has a great name, but he's just garbage. I mean, Quick Reflex is really good, but Comely and Fragile are really, really not. I guess we did invest in getting your skills up to level 2. The question is, where do we go here? Really? Okay, you know what? As much as Puck is kind of sketchy, and this character might be slightly stronger right out of the box, the fact that we've already spent some points on his skills, and he's already the level 1, I think is not necessarily worth changing for this guy. I think we might just... Sunk cost fallacy, but, I mean, it's not that, right? It's this... You've got to remember that we're going to have to sink cost in the other guy. So, we could just remove... For the cost that we spent on getting this guy's traits, we could just remove some of his negative traits. And we've already got someone at level 1. So you can sort of balance it that way. And Puck's got a really good skill to build around. Quick Reflex is insane. So, no, I think we keep Puck. And I think Puck might be a bit of a project. Maybe if we do get the extra patient cells, which are expensive, or we throw you in there at some point. Because I was really impressed by the Houndmaster's skill set. I think the Houndmaster skills are nutso. Yeah, exactly. It isn't a sunk cost fallacy because it's upgraded. If we had spent... A sunk cost fallacy would be this. We've spent a bunch of money just trying to maintain him, and he's no better. If he was literally no better than the other guy, you know, then I shouldn't be married to this guy just because I spent money to him. That would be the sunk cost fallacy. But here, I think we did invest some points in him that we're okay with. We didn't waste the money on these. They're good, and I think there's a break-even point with the other one, so... we're going to assume that the money we spent on his skills equal out the fact that we probably want to get rid of one of these traits, if not both eventually. And then we're just getting the benefit from the fact that he's level 1. Maybe these are too expensive and too time consuming to remove and it doesn't make sense, but I think we'll do that. Why focus on speed? Well, you're right, it doesn't let you act more, but a +2 is sort of like 25% more likely to act ahead of someone. And that's what we want to do. We want to try to get as many of our characters to go first as possible. It doesn't matter so much on the surprise rounds, but in follow-up rounds it's huge. Houndmaster's really good. Self-heal and bleed really help out. Yeah, I think it's really important for us to get a Houndmaster, and the problem is neither one of these two are that impressive. But at some point, like, we may have to just commit to getting one. So either we commit to getting rid of Puck's bad stuff, or we commit on leveling this guy up and everything, and then still probably get rid of some of this stuff. And he doesn't have the +2 speed, which I think is just too good. Especially the Houndmaster can set up quite a few things. Good AoEs. I think he can mark things. So having the Houndmaster go early is nice. Like, I don't care so much about the Crusader, for example. Because he doesn't have... He's mostly just there to deal some damage in the front. So, you know, he can't just rush to snipe someone in the back row. He does have a stun, but it's not really the same. The things in the front that he could stun with it tend to go slow anyway. So the speed on the Crusader doesn't seem to matter. Yeah, we'll probably do some more effects when the C-sharp version comes out. So, what we're going to do is we are going to wrap it up here without starting another go. What we could do is plan maybe what we do next. Oh, there's 2 boss ones available in the Weald. Well, boss. Well, I guess it's silver instead of gold. So, and this... Oh, and we've got the Holy Relics here. So I think the sort of silver or gray spiky is probably still plot advancement stuff. Yeah, it leads to an event, Sunshine in the Thicket. Leads to an event, All Saints Day. These all sound pretty good. That's level 3. I don't think we want to do that yet. Oh no, not until Juna's out of treatment. So we're not doing the level 3. We might do this one next, rather than do the boss. Hellion, ooh. Max HP is good. I don't like the stun resist drop, though. That seems poor. Hey, thanks for the bit, Asorian. Thank you. Oh, you're right. The recruit singular, right? Did we recruit 2? Let's do some naming. Where's my window? Mubot. Draw entrance. Oh, yeah, Xanth! I don't know if you're named after the Xanth, but are you a fan of the Xanth novels? Which I think is how this is spelled. That was quite nice. I like the Xanth novels a lot. You have no penalties for combat. You have Natural Swing, which is insanely good, plus Runes Technician, which is nice in places. I think you're at least a double plus here, Xanth. That's a for sure. And no, I think I only picked up the one, huh? Yeah. I'll probably want to go through and reevaluate some of these pluses. Fuad never got a plus. Well, honestly, he's just equal at best. Because it turns out that Fated is not... There's no point to it. We like Antiquarian as a class is really strong. But Fuad right here is not rocking much in the way of traits. If we had a chance to interact with some, like, you know, poke a curio to get a random quirk, we'd probably use it on Fuad. If he gets a negative quirk, then we trash him. If he gets a positive quirk that's actually meaningful, then we can consider keeping him around. Antiquarian run to gain my love and favor. And that's it. The Antiquarian making extra money is very, very, very compelling. So probably what we'll do is medium. If there's a... Yeah. So it would probably do a level 1 short dungeon with potentially all the newbies. Just go in with 4 level 0s. There's a chance it fails, but we haven't really invested that much. And really, we probably could do okay. As long as the composition makes sense, 4 level 0s and the level 1 should be okay. Oh, I did get the plus of protection Antiquarian Trinket. That is true. If we open you up and we go here, and it would be nice... See, it's green because it's uncommon. It would be interesting... Oh, you can sort by class restrictions. Name and rarity. But they're... I have 2 of these. Oh, you can't have 2 of the same. So we could sell the extra. Like, we might end up with 2 antiquarians at some point, but I don't think we'd ever be bringing 2 antiquarians to the same mission. So they can sort of trade the carapace back and forth. So we can probably just sell this one for, what, 1,200? 1,500. But yeah, 25% protection is insane. Especially, it does have low HP. I mean, it's level 0, which is, you know, not going to help. And the equipment level 1 and everything. I guess, yeah, you don't gain XP when you do it. You just have pretty low base HP. But 25% production is pretty huge. Yeah, I think we sell the Carapace Idol, right? Double Antiquarian is double good. Don't sell in case you lose one on a mission. Oh, that's a good point. I don't know what we do for a second thing. So one of the things we can do is like sort of unequip all the trinkets, sort them again. Yeah, drop you in there. And I don't know, like just a speed stone for you. I don't know what the Antiquarian does. I don't remember what kind of attacks they do. I mean, these are level 0, so the numbers aren't good. So you can stab from anywhere with this. Although I think your base damage is pretty low. Your mateship sensors here, even like as we level it up, I think your base stats are a little bit not great. Self buff of dodge and speed, blight skill chance. I don't see myself doing this a lot. It is nice that it's a back too, so if we get shuffled around for some reason, we can put ourselves back in the back with the get down. Flash powder, right, this cancels stealth and lowers the accuracy, but it's kind of crap. Fortifying vapors, it's not a very big heal, although it will cure the death's door. Invigorating vapors, buff target with dodge. The protect me I quite like. You do mark one of your own allies, but you do give them a huge dodge and protection bonus. Although, maybe we don't care about this as much if we've got the Carapace Idol. See, what do you actually, like... I know the Antiquarian's basically just here to give you more money on a run, but how do you want to use them? I mean, this is nice and generic. It's not a whole lot of damage, but I guess it's something. This can hit anyone. The blight damage isn't so bad. And presumably leveled up, hopefully this turns into a 2-point around blight. Spam blight with the Antiquarian, yeah. And I suppose I could get down myself to increase the blight skill chance first. Although, it lowers blight resist too, so mostly you can just festering vapors over and over, I guess. Let's see here. Let's assume we're going to be bringing you on a run, because I think that's fairly legit. What? Feels like we should have a Fortifying Vapors. I like that kind of an emergency button. So it's like stab, vapors, heal, maybe get down, because get down's like, this is, okay, protect me is very defensive. It's cool, very defensive. But this is also defensive, and then makes her blights more likely to land. Yeah, I mean, the accuracy penalty is pretty sick. Again, I don't like that they don't talk about the length of the debuffs over here. It doesn't do any damage, it cancels stealth, but really all it does is it gives them -10 accuracy. So they're 10% less accurate. Which is something. Maybe going into a boss fight, we might do this and just make sure to maintain it on the boss. The dodge buff is for the whole party. Wait. Of get down? Okay, so 3 rounds of default on all statuses. That's interesting. Does get down do the whole party? No, the vapors one. Oh! Okay, it says buff target, but you're telling me this actually is, it'll highlight the entire party. You just click it and the entire party is getting the bonus to dodge. Oh. You don't take an Antiquarian to a boss fight. Actually, I guess that might be the legit thing. Oh. Next level is 5% and 7%. It seems like invigorating vapors may be the best thing then. Wow, we don't have a lot of cash. I forgot we didn't get a lot of money from that last mission. But that's okay, we have an Antiquarian now, so now we're going to get the money. Okay. So, the stab for just immediate damage. This for slowly building up the blights and being in a blight-centric party, perhaps. something so that we can technically drop out of death's door with this. And the blight and bleed resistance could pay off as a bonus. But yeah, so I mean, as long as he's got something he can do every round, and then some situational stuff that might come in handy depending on whatever. Okay, the Antiquarian kit's not bad, but it's still going to do very little damage when we go. But so let's say our plan is to one of these short runs somewhere. Yeah, we're not locking down a party. We're not doing the run right now, but we're sort of thinking. And also, I mean, it would be great to get the leper, because they can do just stupid damage. You have to withstand as well. So just chop just for direct damage, but it's huge. It's like 8 to 16 damage to start off with. The base damage on the leper is insane. Don't they have a self-heal as well? Yeah. I don't think we want to run the leper without solemnity. All the debuffs mean less if she's purely a support character. Leopard tank. Leopard. Oh, he didn't give any pluses. That's true. Honestly, I kind of feel like right now Esoteric Fish is kind of at a minus. Back, forward, blah, blah, blah. You have movement abilities too? Was that considered plus plus? Unless I just, 2 shield breakers. There's no rest. We haven't been running our shield breakers, because they get a really freaky event when they rest. But this is a no rest thing. It might be a good way for them to get their first resolve level, which I think is guaranteed after just a normal dungeon. No, we're not gonna run the people right now. We're not starting the dungeon. We're just sort of prepping things for maybe next time. Huh. The penalty. Okay, it's only 1 less HP here. That's not bad. I mean, I don't know how much the accuracy always matters with the Plague Doctor, but it actually is kind of handy. So I have no trinkets for shield breakers, apparently. More HP. I wonder if the protection might be worth more. No, I guess not. Well, because of rounding, actually, the protection might be better because damage always gets rounded down. So this adds 2 extra hit points, but this might save more than 2 hit points. Or 4% more dodge, which is basically what that is. Yeah, I'm betting that might be more defensive. You can have that. You can have extra space for something. Oh, Book of Intuition. I mean, it slows you down. But so, scouting, surprise. I like the idea of the Plague Doctor and the Antiquarian having books. Antiquarian, yeah, not much of a healer. And you're right, one of the problems with this group here is we're not going to have much in the way of heals. Right, other than the 1. Yeah, so I don't know what our comp's going to look like. We are going to wrap it up here. We don't have time for another run. We don't have time for multiplayer, although I had a hell of a lot of fun playing this. We're going to check. A Kiss for Luck, I believe, is streaming some Subnautica. Oh, no. No stream currently? Brr? Neither her nor Rhino is streaming? That seems odd. But apparently not. Well, that's a shame. Okay, well, I guess that's just it for today, then. Sorry for the anticlimactic ending. Unlock the Doctor's Heal. Right, the Plague Doctor. Let me take a look over here. Sort over here so that you're at the top. Plague Doctor. Yeah, it's another baby heal. Although it is arguably better even than the other one. And I can see us maybe doing something like that. Tons of streamers having issues right now. We only have the one Plague Doctor. She's a really good Plague Doctor with a double plus. So we will want to invest in this one. Especially if she's coming on this. Oh, yeah, the Blinding Gas is really good. No damage, but stun both people in the back. It's actually nuts. All right, we'll stop there. We're going to figure out, try not to spend too much money. Although we can probably sell a crap ton of trinkets at this point. We have a lot of ones we don't really use very often. A lot of these common ones really aren't too impressive. Probably getting away. Bleed Blight is good, but 1/1, so. Yeah, I mean, removing the Bleed Blight is really nice. And the one point of heal mostly just means getting out of Death's Door. Which is fine. So don't get the Plague. 2 Plague Doctors are great for blinding and stunning the back 2 lines. Yeah. The problem is there's not always 2 people in the back to hit with all those things. Yeah, the Plague Doctors are pretty cool. So next live stream is going to be on Monday. We're going to be continuing our Hearts of Iron 4 run as France, where we are... Napoleon's on the throne. Germany has been split into a million pieces and made into our puppet. All of Iberia, all of Africa is basically ours. And we're in a war against the Soviet Union because reasons. And I think we're probably going to be starting Monday with an attempted naval invasion of the Soviet Union. Yeah. So we'll see how that works. Either that or we're going to declare in Poland. We'll see. Folks, thanks for watching. I'm going to see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.